What's going on, yo? It's another day on the Day One podcast. I'm your co-host, Anthony. I got my co-host, Kyle. Say what's up. What's happening, yo? Let's get this shit going, baby.
I got a really big team, and we need some really big rings. Hey, Kyle, look at the shirt, bro.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy.
I got two of them, bro.
I'm so happy for you, bro.
The two-time world champion, not
Congrats.
defending champion. Two-time world champion.
Congrats.
Got twins,
We
bro.
will be defending it though. See, they say we not the defending champs, Kyle, but we will be defending. We will be back.
Y'all will be defending that shit again.
We defended it.
Tell Justin Field to get his toe all right, okay?
Bro, what else is new?
What's going
up,
on,
Miss
y'all?
Gossip?
It's another day on the Day One podcast. I'm your co-host, Anthony. From the Cancun cruise, finally, he's back. My co-host, Kyle. Say what's up.
What's going on?
How's it been, bro? It's been a minute.
Dude, life is good, bro. Life is good. It's moving. It's moving fast. I'll tell you that. I mean, a lot of things have changed over the past. I mean, I don't think we've done a pod since last year.
No. I mean, you came on for the Super Bowl preview for like 10 minutes on the cruise,
Yeah.
but other than that, no. It's been
Yeah.
since last season.
Yeah. I mean, I hit this a week ago. I hit a year free of nicotine. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, life still moves on.
Cool. And as always, our special guest, hopefully regular, my guy, Smitty. Say what's up, champ, world champ.
Hey man, look, getting the opportunity to be back, man, it's always a pleasure. I come back with trophies, you know what I mean? Yeah, an extra one. I told the last time I was here, Kyle, do you remember what I told you?
I remember, dude. I remember.
I told you I was gonna be back with this championship, man. I told you I was gonna be pulling back up. Hey, man, I just want my word to be true, but nah, man, it feels good, and I feel like we got better over the all season. So,
Yeah, we are quietly building a dynasty under the NFL's nose, and we'll talk about it.
did y'all see the Christian
Everybody
Wilkins
here.
release?
What's that?
Yeah, I did.
Christian
What
Wilkins? He got
I have it
released,
pulled.
like, right before we
Yeah, I
started
have
the
it
pod.
pulled up here. Did you guys see the reasoning?
Nah, the money.
Nah, it said due to how Wilkins treated the rehab from his foot injury he suffered last season, the Raiders voided the remaining $35.2 million guaranteed money on his contract last month, and today Wilkins filed the grievance. So they cut him. Yeah,
Well,
injury
I
One
mean,
year into $100 million deal.
that's tough.
but like the team lays out how they want you to rehab though. They give you instructions. They make it plain as day. Like, hey, look, we need you to do it this way. We need this amount of time put in with our guys. You see what just happened to Trayvon Diggs?
Yeah.
Yep.
500,000 because you ain't show up. You 84%. You ain't show up enough. So I mean, these teams are making it clear. If you choose to do it your way, then you gotta take what comes with it.
Yep. And all we gotta say as Eagles fans, thank God we don't have to deal with any of that drama. We're just all ball at all times.
When's the last person we had with a contract dispute?
It's a good question. That actually held out. I feel like it might have been Deshaun Jackson.
That's the last one I remember.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, we haven't had like a formal holdout in over 10 years. Which credit to Howdy, but
Yeah, how would be ahead of the ball quick. He'd be like, hey, look, let's get it over with. How do you feel about your team, Kyle?
Honestly, I'm kind of happy where the squad's at right now. I mean, we don't have a quarterback. That's a problem.
Tyrod, you got Tyrod. You got Big TT, man. Big TT, man.
Nah. Yo, Aaron Glenn today said in an interview that there's no drop off from Justin Fields to Tyrod Taylor. That's not a compliment to Tyrod Taylor. They're both
It's not a compliment.
ass.
It's not a compliment to Justin Fields.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, outside of quarterback, I'm actually really excited to see what we do. We made some moves on the interior, the defensive line. I like Derek Nottie running with Quinn Williams. That's going to be fun. Our linebacking core is going to be cool. CJ Mosley retired, but I mean, he didn't play much of last year, so I mean, I'm not hurting on that.
He was hurt.
Yeah. Our wide receiver core is a little thin unless either Malachi Corley or Josh Reynolds becomes a nice 2. But drafting Membu and having a nice young line, I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. The one thing that Justin Fields is going to offer us is RPO. We're going to be able to do a lot of RPO, and it's going to open up a lot of things for the 2 running back tandem. That's how we're going to have to win games, by running the ball down other teams' throats. But I'm actually interested to see how the season goes. I don't have high expectations, as I never should. I learned that the last 2 years, but I'm actually excited to see what the team looks like. There's a different energy. I'm excited to see what the new coaching staff does. The one thing that's nice about being a fan of a team that sucks is shit's always changing, so it's always something new to watch. So
that's how they keep you hooked in, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but no, I'm actually excited for this season. Because I think it's going to be interesting. I don't expect this to be very good, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
my boy Ron, shout out to Ron, man. He said he got the Jets as an AFC wildcard team.
if Justin Fields works out, I could totally see it, Rome. I think realistically they could probably win like 7 or 8 games. I feel like that's success though for the Jets. Like Kyle said, they'll have to be a run first team. They're built that way. Breece Hall, the offensive line, Braylon Allen, Justin Fields is a run first quarterback.
Yeah.
So I mean, we saw it like Jalen Hurts' first year. It opened up, passing for us. So you never know. We'll see how that shakes out. Stranger things have happened in the league, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll be just as entertaining to watch as last year, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What's up, Auntie Nina? I think you should have traded one of those pieces though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sauce or Garrett. I would have got some residuals for that, man. I just don't see where the team is kind of like headed at in the future. Like, nah, you signed into a long-term deal with no long-term solutions in a couple positions that you need. You know what I mean? Obviously, offensive line, I'm kind of happy what y'all have done with that over the past few years. I think you're gonna move off Braylon Allen after this season, so I like Breece Hall in the backfield with that. But like, I like your linebacker. Didn't you extend one of your linebackers?
Yeah, we extended Jamie and Sherwood. and we still have Quincy Williams.
I like Sherwood.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm 50-50 on Quincy. He play good here, and then he'll play like 2 or 3. I just don't know, like if like the signings y'all made, in my opinion, like looking at my team, right? How we would have signed. Those are signings where I'm like, we trying to go win something.
Yep.
We trying to go win something, and I don't. Maybe Aaron Glenn in the front office do see that. Maybe they see it and I don't see it. Obviously, I don't work for the NFL or any organization, but like when I'm looking at a team, I'm like, they looking to be playoff contenders at one point. You know what I mean? Maybe they could push the Bills or push the Patriots or the Dolphins into squeezing into a wild card spot. But when I sign Sauce and I make him the highest paid player in the league, well, cornerback in the league, and then you didn't reset the market with Garrett, but you put him in that residual of like top 5, top 6 receivers. When you got two players in the top of the league of earnings, you obviously like assume like, all right, that team right there is a quarterback away. That team right there is a coach away. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if you see your team in that light, but the way I just heard you kind of say like, man, my quarterback room is complete trash. And who the third stringer is? Somebody told me his name.
Martinez.
Is who?
Adrian Martinez.
Who?
That
Exactly.
ain't the name I heard. Though. That ain't the name I heard. They told me another name.
Brady Cook. He's
Brady
a fourth
Cook.
string. Yeah.
Brady Cook.
So I'll say this, like I was actually very happy with the extensions of Garrett and Sauce because we got them done early, though they were highest paid. If we waited a year or two to do Sauce, it's $35 million. If we waited to do Garrett, it's $35 million. And honestly, if we're not going to be paying a quarterback. The Jets don't sign quarterbacks for top of the line money. We're most likely going to end up drafting one either next year or the year after that. So if we're going to have that money for a few years, it makes sense to lock those guys in. And they're still super young and got a lot of room of improvement. Sauce is still a top corner in the league. And Garrett Wilson has the potential to be worth his money. So like, I'm not really mad at it, especially because we got it done as quick as possible. And it was really nice that the organization and the new front office said, it doesn't matter if we drafted you or not. We're going to extend you if you earned it as a person and as a player. That's what I'm really excited about, more so than what the actual money says, because I mean, we're going to have to, outside of them, the real big deals we're going to have is maybe in 3 years, Joe Tippmann. Elijah Vera Tucker is not going to command a lot of money because he just hasn't been healthy. We already paid Quincy Williams is already paid. Jermaine Johnson is there, but he was out all last year. He wasn't that good when we had a really good defensive year. Will McDonald's still really young. Like, I mean, there's room for us to do some things with the team that will overall save us money, and we won't be getting to the top bracket anytime soon. I tell you what, I'm really excited about Mason Taylor as a tight end. Mason Taylor's going to be fun. He better be our right now, depth chart has him as a starter, which I'm excited about. But no, I think for guys like that, especially when you're a team like the Jets, if they want to be here now, you sign them. If they're unhappy later, you deal with it. You deal with it later, but you don't want to wait. What happens if Justin Fields is ass again this year? You know, and we're 1-5 to start the season. Garrett and Sauce were going to be out the door. So, like, now that they're locked in long term, they're a little bit more valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that as well. That's my thoughts on the extensions. I'm super excited about it because this is the first time I've had a jersey of a guy that didn't leave the following year. So, you know, Le'Veon Bell, bad trap record. Aaron Rodgers, bad. I got a Sam Darnold jersey.
Get a Le'Veon Bell jersey.
I didn't buy it for myself. It was a gift.
That's like me going to get a DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. It was a gift. It was a gift.
I would have kept the tag on it, told them to give me the receipt. I done went to the store that they got somebody I knew was gonna be on the team.
Who the hell was I getting at the time? Quincy Enunwa? No thanks.
Who was on that team?
Jamal Adams.
Yeah, Jamal. Well, he got
that didn't work out either.
But it was a long.
He lasted a little longer.
I guess. I mean, other than that,
like 3 or 4 years after Le'Veon.
I guess. I mean,
I guess the best you could have done is a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey.
Yeah, right. I don't need
nasty.
that.
Yeah,
that's asking for trouble, dude. That's asking for trouble. No thanks.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I think the Jets are trending up. They just, you know, like we
just
said,
get your own name on the back
away.
of the jersey, man. You don't keep enough players, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that for the
Warriors.
Warriors.
About Aaron Rodgers.
I did that for the Warriors. I bought a Clay jersey and a Durant jersey, and they both left. So
you should have bought an Aaron Rodgers game. You'd have been so hurt with that Aaron Rodgers jersey in the closet right now. Oh my God, that would have had my stomach hurt, bro. But you play on week 1 though. I mean, at least you.
Yeah. It's not gonna matter.
Oh man.
Why? It don't matter.
You know what
TJ Watt's good. TJ Watt against like 5 games in and a first snap right and left tackle. No thanks. That's just not gonna be good, dude.
You know what I think is anticlimactic?
What?
If you guys have been following the show for a couple years, you know how Kyle feels about Justin Fields. Now that he is the starting quarterback of Kyle's team and has no choice but to root for his success.
Yeah, he definitely
Come
doesn't
on.
like Justin Fields.
Come on, Tyrod. Come on, Tyrod. No, I will say, so on the back of the Aaron Rodgers thing, like I've never been to a football game until last year. Never been to one. We went to see, I think it was like week 3 or week 4 when they beat the brakes off of the Patriots at home. Just that experience alone was worth it. That was so much fucking fun to see the Jets dominate another team and like everyone play well. That was so fun, dude. Like I'll never experience some shit like that again unless they're in the playoffs, which probably won't ever happen.
Unless it's
Y'all will make the playoffs eventually.
Maybe.
Man, that eventually didn't sound good, did it?
Maybe.
Droughts have to end. I mean, look at the Commanders last year.
We all got
end at some
damn
point,
Jaden
bro.
Daniels on our team.
But it ended hard for them too. Like the drought ended, but then it ended hard. Like hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, that's my biggest thing. I be talking to the Commander fans for real, and I'm like, I hope the 55 points don't affect your team like mentally. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, sometimes like getting whooped like that builds camaraderie, but sometimes it's like it engraves a new foundation. You feel what I'm saying? Like getting whooped like that could cause doubt. Let's just say doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dang, we made it all the way to the NFC Championship, and the Eagles did us like that. Or any team. Like 55 points ain't a little bit of points to give up. And especially in the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of those guys that were making mistakes in that game, De'Ami Brown, he gone. I think that's the only person that like really made a big mistake because Austin Eckler's still there. Frankie Louvu, he there, but I think they're gonna extend him this upcoming off season. So it's just like I'm just hoping like they still have that fight because if not, then you're gonna see Dallas be the number 2 team in the NFC. But that it just seemed like to me like they overachieved, and now their expectation is higher than it really should be. Because last year they should have been a 7-win team. They go to the NFC Championship. Now you should be like a 10-win team. But expectation is now NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a recipe for them not to meet those expectations. I personally don't think that they addressed every need in the offseason. I still think their run defense is a bit suspect. They did make some moves.
Older.
They did get older. If this was 2017,
they're the oldest team in the league now.
If this was 2017, the Washington Commanders would be a super team.
Yeah.
It's 2025.
Yeah.
2017, that team would be crazy.
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner and his like, oh my
Von
God,
Miller.
Bobby Wagner hitting it. Von Miller, Marshawn Lattimore, all them boys hitting at the top of their ceiling. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. And Zach Ertz.
I might be scared. At that point, I would be scared.
Yeah.
No cap. Philly was good, my boy. I would have been scared, man. Listen, 2017. They might be pushing for us to take our Super Bowl. Yeah. But not listen. That's not what I'm at. Like they so hype on Tunsil, bro. They so hype on these guys, and I'm like, okay, now you tell me, Kyle. And what if Marshawn don't resign, right? That's obviously a busted deal because you gave up 3rd round pick for him to basically be on your team for 1 year. Oh, appreciate it, bro. I created that bit, man. I created that bit. I had to put it together myself. You know what I mean? I might have to start selling some of them things. But nah. Okay, look. So you got Tunsil. He could possibly be gone next year, right? Then you got Debo who could be gone next year. If you don't play Terry could be gone next year. Frankie Louvu, this the last year guaranteed money. You let a bunch of guys walk this offseason. To me, it's just like, yeah, you brought in some pieces. Yeah, it looks good. Like the pieces you brought in, like, okay, yeah, that could help. But then it's also like you brought them in, you didn't extend them, and you leaving all of these dudes, a stack of dudes who are gonna want, some of them, if they perform well, gonna want top of the market money to be on performance-based contracts. So basically, You perform, we pay you. If you don't perform, we move on. But what happens is, let's say it's 5 guys, 6 guys, right? What if majority of them hit, and now you sitting at the table next year trying to be like, can I pay Laramie? Can I pay Debo? What we do about Marshawn? And you're at a point where if by trade deadline, if you ain't move some of them, you lose for free. You only got 5 picks going into the next draft. You only got 5 picks.
Yeah,
it don't make sense to me, bro.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of room for error, and that window is not very big either. With the 5 draft picks, the average age. Like,
what would y'all say? What would y'all say a rebuilding team needs hit rate in the draft needs to be?
First round picks need to hit like 3 out of 4 years. Second round picks, you need to hit on at least 2 of the 4. And you need to hit on probably 2 or 3 late round guys over that course.
So
like you need to pull
this year,
probably.
This year they didn't have a 3rd or a 4th. So you automatically took 1 year off. Next year, I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's a 1st, a 2nd, a 5th, and a 5th, something like that. They don't got a 3rd or a 4th this year. So like how do you go in a rebuilding team and only have 5 draft picks? And Kyle basically just said you need a 30% hit rate off the 1st and 2nd round picks over the next 3 or 4 years, and you only got 5 picks. Yeah. You got 10 picks over the last 2 years. How do you hit like that? How do you rebuild a team, replenish the youth with 5 picks? Like, I know you get 7 picks, but I was trying to explain to people like, yes, I get 7 picks. But if I'm a rebuilding team, most rebuilding teams are going into the draft with 10, 11, 12 picks because their best player has been traded for assets.
Yeah.
So, like, 5 picks isn't enough. You got to hit 3 out of the 5 picks. So you need 6 out of the 10 players you drafted in the next 2, like this year and next year, to hit. If you don't hit, then you might be in a bad situation going into year 3.
Yep.
Yeah. They, like I said, they don't have room for error whatsoever. And
the wiggle room is less than a phone booth, Kyle. I mean, Ant, less than a phone booth.
Yeah, and Joe Harris, I don't know if he thinks that he can operate the Commanders like he is the Sixers, but it doesn't work that way.
It look like but doesn't it look like he's doing that though?
Yeah.
What did he do with the Sixers? He brought in a bunch of young guys in the draft, but he traded a lot of assets. He didn't have a lot of draft picks, so the guys he picked up, and then he brought a bunch of old heads in with some young dudes. And every time they get to a certain point, and it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it started out like if you really go back and look at the Sixers once the process really kicked, and then they started bringing in the guys that fill the roster. Yeah, they was making it to the second round of the playoff. Yeah.
Yeah, like
was getting sent home.
The Jimmy Butler year. That was the best of the best. And then once we got to Josh Harris, we see what happened with the process.
I thought that team. See, you brought up Golden State, but you brought up basketball. I thought Golden State was gonna make a power move this offseason.
But ever since the D'Angelo Russell trade for Andrew Wiggins, ever since then they've been like in talks and have not done anything. Like, I mean, we traded for Jimmy. We traded
players y'all had though. Why does that keep happening, Kyle? Explain it. Like, why the fuck do you keep calling KD?
I don't know. I mean, let's be real.
And that's not me being hostile with you, but I'm a Steph fan. Everybody on the show know I'm a Steph fan. Like, why keep calling KD? That bridge is burned.
Well, let's be real though.
Let's move on to a new superstar. It's another guy out there you can pick up that can get buckets.
Let's be real though. If KD's on board, and you never know because KD does whatever the hell he wants. You gave up the same package you got for Jimmy Butler to get KD, maybe add one thing or two. Steph,
I don't think him and Draymond ever gonna get past the turmoil they got.
I think they are past it.
No, they won't even hang. Bro, listen. I literally just watched an article where Draymond reached out to KD, invited him to an event, and KD did not show. And it shows, bro. They didn't even interact at the All-Star weekend. They were in the same building, the same room, and didn't even shake hands. I think they're cordial, but I don't think they'll ever be like they was when they were winning championships, though.
You're probably right.
Yeah, it ain't
And
like
you don't
LeBron
need
and
you don't need
Kyrie.
KD coming in and not buying into the system. You know what that looks like. We've seen the Nets.
Well, do you think that because the Warriors were actively trying to go after Kevin Durant, they had the blessing of both Steph and Draymond to do so?
Yeah, I don't think Draymond has a problem though. Draymond, you seen him on the show. He doesn't have an issue.
Yeah. Right.
But you're the person that made the statement, so you shouldn't have an issue.
Well, here's my thing. If you're like banking on your future on a KD trade, not a bad idea. But when he becomes available and you have the assets to do so, you make the phone call.
You make it. But I think they bought too far in because it was like almost like every week I'm like, they reached out to KD, they're having conversations with KD, and then it's like, well, why didn't you call somebody else? Like it was other guys out there on the market.
Maybe we just don't know.
Why didn't you reach out to the Bucks? They were trying to move Giannis like he was bad, like he was bad oil in a car.
My thought is one, the KD to the Warriors narrative is always going to get pushed to the forefront because they won championships. It's always going to be talked about in the media, no matter what. Sure. So that's part of it. And it's not like they didn't pivot after that. It's not very long after that they got Jimmy Butler.
No, I'm talking about this offseason when the season hit.
Oh, this
when Houston was trying to trade for him, y'all were kind of in that same talk, and I felt like we possibly could have moved a couple other places, man. Like it was a couple other guys. I felt like if you hit them early and you give them the right package before the team really process, a lot of teams make dumb mistakes.
Yeah,
I think Milwaukee, the Knicks, I think a couple of those guys, like you could have got some out of them.
Probably. Well. And I agree. Like, I'm not saying they're perfect. I definitely
didn't they reach out to Dame too? They reached out to Dame too, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think Dame
they got a problem with trying to bring in point guards to like play shooting guard with Steph. They've been doing this way too much.
Chris Paul,
D'Angelo Russell, now Dame. Like, what are we doing? It doesn't work.
Jordan Poole, really?
Yeah.
Jordan Poole just turned out to be more of a shooting guard than Steph.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, we can't give him the ball because he don't know how to pass. He just come up and throw it up wherever he at. Like,
dude, I'm so upset that he's not finding success in Washington. He was so much fucking fun.
He's in New Orleans now.
Is he in New Orleans?
Yeah.
With Zion.
Yep.
I miss bro. I miss 2022 Jordan Poole. My mind is still
it ain't even like the player, right? Like, yes, it is, but it ain't, right? It's just the energy he brings to the floor. Like, I don't give a damn like how much people don't like Jordan Poole. He coming out, he gonna give you 110%.
You can act a fool.
Might be bad, but he gonna give you 110% effort.
Yeah.
Like he coming down hard. He gonna lay out on the floor, like he gonna do the thing, but he gonna take some bad shots. He gonna take some Stephen Curry shots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like when you're playing alongside Steph, a lot less of your shots are bad shots because you're not being guarded. Whereas you go to Washington and Kyle Kuzma is your two, every shot's a bad shot. You know what I mean?
Nah, but
he ain't doing nothing different than when he was with Golden State. Nothing different.
Some shots was bad in Golden State.
Minutes.
Yeah.
But you know what it was? You got a guy that can make up for your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out and go 4 for 12, and if Steph is on fire, you might win the game. And people be like, well, he learning, he young. You know what I mean?
Well, what are the I'm curious. All right, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole real quick. What's the difference between I want to see what his efficiency numbers were in 2022 compared to like last year.
I think attempts go well. You know, they kind of. I don't even know. I don't watch enough Washington basketball to even know how good he been lately. I know it ain't been too good because he ain't showed up on none of
good. He's not a good basketball player.
I mean, I follow a lot of NBA sites and stuff like that. I see Jordan Poole. So
all right, so 2022 is the year of the title, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Field goal percentage. 40, we'll call it 45%, 36% from three, with a 92% from a free throw, 18.5 points. You go to the 3 years after that, 43, 41, 42%. And then 3-point is down to 33, 32. Last year, it was arguably his best year of his career. He shot 37%. So, like, efficiency's in the toilet.
What's the difference in attempts, though?
Attempts, let's see.
It's got to be much more.
So this past year was the most attempts of his career on average, and he averaged 20.5. It was still 43%, but his 3-point percentage was high. So 3-point attempts in 2022 was 7.6. Last year was 9.1. But the other 2 years in Washington, it's 7.8, 7.2. So it's right on par with 2022.
How does he fit into Zion and them boys together? Herb and Zion and shit like that? Because he probably the starter, right? If he go out there, he probably the starter.
Yeah, he's starting.
Yeah, I mean, if he can limit turnovers,
if Zion can be healthy.
Yeah.
That could I would be, hey, listen, Zion healthy, Jordan Poole playing his best ball. That could be a scary team. I ain't gonna say championship contender, but that could be a team that you don't want to play in the first round.
Right. I mean, if Jordan Poole shooting 38% from three next year, averaging 20 a game, if he focuses on strictly playmaking this offseason, it could be pretty fun. I mean, 4.5 assists last year isn't great from a guard.
Who was he going to pass the ball to, Kyle? He was playing on the Washington nobodies.
Well, I mean, he wasn't. Well, okay, so
he tried to pass it. Kyle Kuzma was bricking it up.
I'm also thinking about in Golden State too. His usage percentage was roughly the same as it was in Washington, maybe a little bit lower. His assist number was right on line. It's not like he was in a
He's
team.
not a playmaker, but
a team where ball movement is crucial, like the Warriors. 4 assists for a guard when he was playing point guard at the time is low.
He was playing limited though. He's playing on the second team, and they gave him the super green light too. You remember that, Kyle?
I don't consider that second team. 30 minutes a night in 2022 compared to 29.4 last year.
Yeah, but we remember how those 30 minutes, why them 30 minutes is so high. Steph missed like the last stretch of the season where Brett played like a bit, and then
he started 51 games in 2022.
51
games.
He started early in the season too. I remember him.
Yeah, more than his first year in Washington. More starts.
He didn't start more. How many games did he start in 21?
21, he started 7.
He should have played. What?
Yeah, 21.
Who played starting point guard then?
2020 to 21.
Who played starting point guard then? Because Steph got hurt that year.
No.
Yes.
21 is the year where he torched the league and said in the play-in game, I'll be back. And then won the title.
Oh yeah,
he still got hurt that year though. He tore the league up at the end, but that was the year where in the beginning, Weston should have been shooting like a motherfucker. But maybe he still was playing off the bench though.
Let me see. 2020, 2021. Steph plays 63 games.
Yeah, he got hurt. He missed like 16 games. I remember, and that was I thought Weston took the starting spot for the 16 games, but I guess not. Damn.
Golden State Warriors.
So who started? Can you tell me who started those games?
I'm
what
looking.
the hell? I swear it was Jordan Poole. I didn't. Damn.
Give me one second.
I got you. Who your team is?
Philly.
Oh, you're a Sixer?
2021.
Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna be good till y'all trade that big sorry motherfucker. Sorry, I apologize for getting him drafted to your team and shit. But
all right, this is the roster. So we have Gary Payton was on that roster.
Yep.
Nico Mannion was on that roster. Bro wasn't starting. Kelly Oubre was on that roster. He started a lot of shooting guard. Damian Lee was on that team. Damn, this team was ass, bro. Yeah, it's amazing how he only started 7 games this season.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I swear I remember it different than that, bro.
Nah,
because that was like when they were like, you remember the reports like if he develops after all this time, like he'll be poised for 2022 and shit. Like,
Yeah.
maybe he was just playing so many minutes when he was out that it seemed like he was starting. I could be confused.
19. So he was hurt a lot too. Jordan Poole only played 51 games. There's your answer. Jordan Poole only played 51 games. So 7 of those starts were probably some of the 19 games Steph was out. But he was probably also hurt at the same time. Who got a lot of Michael Mulder started 6 games.
Who?
Kent Bazemore started 18 games. Juan Toscano Anderson started 16 games. Damian Lee started 6 games. Yeah, so they had some.
Now listening to that
shit.
roster, right? Think about what Steph Curry told you in the playoff. People probably looked at that roster and was like, "What? We're not worried about you."
Bro, Steph was on a different level, bro. 48%, 42 from 3, 91% from the line, 32 points a game.
What's funny is people was like, Steph might go on a run. He might end up in like the championship game.
Well,
Third
third in MVP voting on a 39-36 team. 39-33. Yeah. All-star, yeah. That was okay. Draymond had like a top defensive year that year too. That was an interesting roster, bro.
We having some freestyle until we get back to this NFL. We went down a little rabbit hole. We'll be back.
That was an interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So they had everybody and their brother starting. Sean Livingston came out of retirement, started the game.
COVID was a weird time.
Weird time.
But yeah,
and that was like, whoo.
Justin Fields is Jordan Poole. I just realized that they're the same motherfucker, different sport.
Hell nah. Jordan Poole ain't scared to shoot.
Jameis Winston and Jordan Poole are the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Because Justin Fields scared to put that ball up the field. If it was Jordan Poole throwing that thing with no hesitation, he put it up there.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole would throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
He would.
That would be a Jordan Poole stat.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be fire. See Jordan Poole do some crazy stuff like that, we would laugh. Everybody on the stage would be like, "Damn, Jordan."
No. I'll never forget how he played in that final.
He's just J.R. Smith, though, man. He's just J.R. That's it. We've seen him before.
Much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But J.R., if he get hot, he might drop 50.
No way we just spent 20 minutes on Jordan Poole.
No, it was more we actually started with the Warriors and KD.
Somehow made it down Jordan Poole rabbit.
I mean, I don't know. The whole Warriors needing to make moves. They've consistently been like a year late on everything since like 2022.
Yep.
They were a year late to move off Jordan Poole. Like, if it were me, I was trading Jordan Poole right after they won the finals. Right after they won the finals, I'm trading Jordan Poole.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have traded after year 1 of his contract. That big never mind.
James Wiseman.
What? So trash.
Yeah.
So trash. Dude was pure garbage. You telling me you could not play Looney?
It was so obvious, though. Bro didn't play any college ball. He barely played high school ball. And we're talking number 2 pick. Right after LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. No, but I think that in between the both of them.
Yeah,
he was. Yep.
LaMelo on one side, Anthony Edwards on the other side. They could have took
Steph and Ant.
Steph and Ant would have been nasty right now. Another chip won.
Yeah.
And that's why I always go back. Howie Roseman is the greatest general manager in sports.
You know what? Real quick, though. You know what's interesting about that, though? If we drafted Anthony Richardson instead of James Wiseman, we move off Jordan Poole a year earlier and probably get a way better package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sick as fuck.
Like how? Listen. I know everybody like Kuminga, but
it's my favorite one. Basketball stinks. Haven't watched in years.
He needs to go to a team and play 30 minutes a night and just figure it out.
That's why I said he ain't gonna learn it on
No.
that team.
Uh-uh.
They're not playing him enough minutes. They don't trust him enough. He needs to develop with game play experience.
Yeah.
Riding the bench and playing 17 minutes a night ain't gonna work.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how like some players develop coming into the league. Where you think a guy like Kevon Looney, who's consistently played like 15 minutes a night for his entire career and has consistently been a really, really good rotational center in the league. And then you look at a guy like Jonathan Kuminga, who they'll give stretches of 30 minutes a night, and one night he'll give you 30, and one night he'll give you 4. It's so interesting how guys figure it out. Like Kuminga's a guy that needs to be on a team where he's the second or third option on an ass team, chucking up fucking 20 shots a night and just figuring it out.
Damn, just think about it. We didn't say Clay name, and I'm like, damn, why we didn't talk about? Because he played for fucking Dallas. Hey man, you know why basketball stinks? Because it's rigged. And I ain't talking about the games. I'm talking about the damn draft. How the hell you trade away Luka and you get Cooper flag? This is bullshit.
Yeah, like that is just like
Been that way forever.
How the hell you win a championship and got a lottery pick?
Yeah.
OKC.
Yep. Insane.
Oh, Jigga. I'm sorry, man. I apologize, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, y'all drafted him from my college team. I'm sorry. Apologize.
I mean, of any of the teams in the top 10 for like any market in that top 10 for him to go to, Philly or Dallas was the one.
Shit. I wouldn't want to know. I wanted to listen. Tend to sound bad. This is gonna sound like I wish hate on this man. Yeah. I wanted to see him be a Wizard, man. I just feel like the Capitol needs some type of something, man. Like you just got Jaden Daniels, Cooper Flag. Like I don't know, would have helped them out. They need something going on out there. But who they end up getting?
Washington?
Yeah.
Trey Johnson, guard out of Texas. 6'5", 190 pounds.
They wanted AJ. They wanted the other dude though, right?
Maybe.
Right in front
Ace
of them, the Kings. Yeah, Ace Bailey.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what. I follow the draft every year. I'm an avid basketball watcher. I don't know a fucking guy on like in this draft. Like, and it's been like that for the last 2 years. Like, what? Who are we drafting? Like, where are these players from? What are they doing? We don't see college basketball players that go in the draft like we see like top like first round picks in the NFL. We don't see these guys. Like it feels like we see some guys in like in March Madness and like different teams like that, but like how many of these guys are we watching in March Madness and like
it's a lot of one and done.
Yeah.
A lot more one and done than ever been before.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, the NFL draft is more known because you might not. Now, if it was one and done, we probably wouldn't know as many. But you seeing dudes for sometimes 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You follow them through the transfer portal and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like you watching these dudes for a multitude of times. Like,
right.
You might draft a player that played trash all season and didn't wake up until March.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, huh? Where did he come from?
Right.
He played 5 good weeks. And you drafted him in the second round. You don't know who he is.
No. I'm just like usually it's like the top 5 guys. Like the average basketball fan knows the top 5 prospects usually. Like, the Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, LaMelo Ball draft and the Luka draft. And like, you know what I mean? Consistently the top guys. Of Cooper Flag. Anybody else on this? I never heard of him until the draft. Never heard of him.
Cooper Flag wasn't the one and done, was he?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's 18.
But he been hot for a minute though, bro. Cooper Flag name been floating around since like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's been
a consensus number one. If he 18, he been the consensus one like top 10 pick for the NBA since he was like in senior in high school.
He was born in 2006, at the end of 2006. 12/21/2006. And here we are.
Cooper Flag been the hottest name on the market since 2023.
Probably. I just
Jigga, see what I'm saying? Look, Jigga said, I don't follow basketball, and I heard about him before the draft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cooper Flag I knew, but like
That name
like,
was the hottest name in history.
Like VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, like who the hell is that? Like what? Like I've got a mental the Markelle Fultz Lonzo Ball draft. I remember the lead up to that.
Yeah. There is no lead up in the NBA anymore.
Yeah, even with Cooper Flag, it's not like there was a lot of like deep media attention on it.
Yeah.
Even Wemby's draft had a little bit more nudge to it. They got to do a better job at marketing the NBA. They got to do something with the fucking finals court. Like they got to do stuff with the presentation of everything.
Yeah.
Because it's so cut and dry, bro. Like
it's falling off, in my opinion.
Game one looks exactly like Game 7 of the finals.
And I don't really think the college basketball is drawing a lot of attention anymore, man. I don't think people like are paying attention to what's going on. Like, bro, if I didn't watch, I wouldn't even know Florida won that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just being real, I ain't seen it on TV.
Yeah,
and I live in Florida. Shit hasn't been on TV. You know how it used to be back in the day. Like, if somebody in your state won, you've seen them commercials for weeks. I haven't seen one Florida Gator won the national championship at all.
Yeah.
It's barely, and if it is, if you do see it, it's because you're watching like one of the sports channels. You're watching like the SEC network, or you watching like ESPNU, and they talking about it. You might catch a commercial on one of those channels, but this is not. I don't know if they put enough energy into college basketball anymore. It's more. I know more of the college basketball girls draft than I knew the men.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, C-Web? I see Jackson Dart yesterday. First two passes was sick, disgusting.
Pick six first pass.
My
Tough.
God.
Roger's first pick.
Listen,
Roger had a pick first throw too.
Yeah, first throw. But he said it was what he tried. He tried to sugar it up, like, oh, it's a wake up. You know what I mean? That I need to wake up and get my game. Shut your ass up. You're 50. There's no waking up and getting your game together. You better play ball. You better be on point every day. You don't have off days.
It's the
You're
NFL.
too old. This might be it. Nah, like, and yeah, it's the NFL, but he don't got many chances. I mean, shit.
No.
I don't know if any. Listen, if you let's say for instance you survive Pittsburgh for 1 or 2 years, who signed him after that?
I mean, he made it clear that he's retiring after this year, so probably nobody.
He did. He actually said it. I thought he said like basically like he contemplated like basically this could be it.
He said it on the Pat McAfee show a couple weeks ago. He said this is it.
It makes sense that this is it. Like this is like there's nothing else. There was nothing after last year really. Like to me, that kind of felt like a good last hurrah. Like you come back off the Achilles. The second half of the year, he played all right. Like, I mean, I would have ended it there.
But when all your training staff is like, bro, the second year off the ACL is gonna be your best year. You should, try one more time. Like, usually you don't play good the first year. You probably have a better year. You know what I mean? A better year.
I think he'll play as
like,
good this year as he
try.
did second half of last year. Like, I think he'll have a solid season. I really do.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin's not going to let the bullshit like overcloud like what's going on in the room. It never didn't happen with Antonio Brown. It didn't happen with Big Ben. Like Le'Veon, like they just played ball. It was still there was still media attention, but in the room.
Hey Jigga, Jigga, I told you I didn't trust Rico. In the first 2 plays of camp, this nigga gets first he didn't even get burnt by AJ first. You got burnt by Terrence Marshall. And then you came back and got beat by, and then they said you wasn't doing too good today. So I don't know. Listen, I never want to hate on a player. I want every player to be at his best. I've always said since we drafted Keeley, I thought he was a safety. I think he's too physical at the line. He's too stiff. He's too stiff to run in phase. It's just certain things you can't do as a cornerback. You can make work as a safety. I think He should have changed last year when we were struggling at safety with Tristan McCullum as the backup. You should have tried to transition last year. But now you waited a year, and they got 3. Yeah, Terrence Marshall was cooking that boy Vino. They say Terrence Marshall looking like a demon out there.
Terrence Marshall's having a good camp. AJ Brown said he's going to make that wide receiver room uncomfortable. He's a dog at LSU.
LSU,
hey,
bro.
We'll see.
Hey, listen, AJ been working with him and Anaya Smith like a lot this summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got beat by Terrence Marshall early, and I was just like, if you're gonna get beat by anybody, at least let it be AJ or Smitty, and then you perform well against the other guys, so you can be like, well, shit, I want them up. But I don't like it. I don't like it because I didn't think he was a corner drafted him. I didn't think he was corner the years he's been sitting on the bench. I thought there should be a transition to safety 2 years ago, a year ago, however you wanted to do it. If you wanted to give him a year to try to learn the spot, it didn't work. When Fangio came in, that should have been the move. Like, hey, look, let's transfer him up top. Let's figure it out from there. But you stuck at cornerback now. I don't think you trying to transition into what? He got 1 more year left on that deal, this rookie deal. Like, transitioning now could affect you moving forward. Like, you almost stuck being a corner at this point unless another team picks you up and puts you in that safety spot. But I don't think the Eagles gonna do it. We ain't did it yet. I don't think we're gonna do it.
Probably not.
But I do love Mac McWilliams, man. Everybody told me he was a nickel, but then nobody couldn't show me the snaps of him being in a nickel. Just
I got a general NFL question for you guys. Who do you think, what team out there do you think has the opportunity to be like the surprise 12-13 win team this year? For me, it's Denver.
That's not a surprise.
12-13 wins in that division?
It's not a surprise.
All right. Who do you get?
But you know, the consensus of people is saying like Denver gonna win the division.
No.
You better look it up. Go look it on Vegas too. They like right behind. They like this is the closest odds I think they said in the last like 12 years for that division. Between
the division's stacked now. The division's nice.
Yeah. I think 10 to 12 wins for them ain't bad. My team is probably
like a surprise team that's going to be.
I would say maybe not 12 wins.
Yeah,
but I think New England, if they win like 10 games.
I was just gonna say the Patriots, but he said 12, and I ain't got them with 12. I got them like
I don't have them at 12
ish. I got them somewhere like in that 10, maybe 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. Could be a good stand-up.
I think Denver, maybe Carolina too. Could be like that 9, 10.
Got Diggs going through personal issues.
The Bears. I don't know about the Bears though. I do like the Cardinals.
Crack right now, bro. I don't know.
Arizona, I forever have an anti-Jonathan Gannon propaganda. No Arizona love from me.
They love him though.
He building a great team though. No matter how much you hate him, he building a good team. Right? Like he putting the pieces. He's Howie-esque.
Yeah, he is.
You pay attention to his drafts. Like if you put his draft side by side with what you pick as an Eagle fan, you be like, "Yeah, this thing got half my picks."
Yep.
You got. But I'm gonna pick a different team than the Patriots though, because he picked the Patriots. So if I had to pick a team, 10 wins.
What do you think the Titans are?
I'm jumping out on the ledge right here. Hold on, Kyle. I'm jumping on the ledge because I'm going to put Carolina Panthers out there.
I just said that too. I can see that.
But the Panthers out there now.
Look at that. Bryce Young.
How they played the second half of last year.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bro, but if you ever go look at Canales and what he does with quarterbacks, that's how all his quarterbacks perform. They're in the learning process the first half of the season, and somewhere towards that middle. Look at Geno. Geno played bad that first 5 or 6 games that year Canales was there. Played well down the stretch. The last 2 years, look at Baker Mayfield. That first year he was there, played kind of bad the first half. The last year and a half, been outstanding quarterback play. I expect the same thing from Bryce Young.
My problem with the Panthers is their back seven on defense. J.C. Horton's nice. Trayvon Mulrig's
That's another
okay.
team that shouldn't have paid. They shouldn't have paid JC. That boy played what, like 17 games in 4 years?
Yeah.
I might be exaggerating, but shit, he don't be on the field.
No. Let's see.
And I know a lot of Eagle fans are like, let's trade for JC Horn. I'm like, damn, you want
3 games, 13 games, 6 games, 15 games.
It's tough, man. And you let
and you put him in the top. You put him at the top of the money. Hard to do.
At least my guys play.
Same.
Yeah, like at least the guys we signed to like the high end deals are consistently healthy.
Right.
Right now, they're young, so you never know. But no, I think their offense could be very, very, very good. The back seven, dude. Like, who the fuck are these guys on their
But
line?
You know they back seven.
DJ Wonham, are you fucking?
Didn't Derek get hurt last year though?
Derek Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's questionable right now.
So with him out, that back seven didn't play bad last year with no pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're gonna play worldly because Derek Brown steps back in, but like, they could have made some moves though. I do agree. Like, because that name you just said, if I wasn't a football fan, I would have said, who the hell is he and where the hell he came from? But I know he's a subpar defender. I mean, they need some help though. They should have tried to beg CJ Mosley to play or something, man. Shit, I know he ain't.
Yeah.
Shit,
CJ Mosley's one of those guys you put on your defense and you jump up 5 in the rankings. You know what I mean? Just communication and veteran leadership at that middle linebacker position is so huge. And it's not talking
and he demands something as a linebacker, but he's not just letting dudes around him just slack off. He's like, hey man, get the hell in here, let's play ball. Like, hit a bitch in their mouth. Like, what you doing?
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was still on your team, and then someone was like, nah, they cut him. I'm like for real? They're like, yeah,
he retired.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Tennessee this year? What do you guys think of Tennessee? I like their roster as much as I like
6-1-2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's their head coach now? Who's their head coach?
Callahan.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Anthony. I was having a 420 moment with my brain there. Sorry. That could be a good team, though. Listen. I know people don't like it. The Jags are going to surprise a lot of teams.
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm so out on Trevor Lawrence, dude.
It's not Trevor though. It's the guy they brought in at head coach. He's gonna simplify all that bullshit that they've been throwing in, all that trash ass play calling. He's gonna simplify. He's gonna be, bruh. Just imagine what you seen from Baker last year. That's what you're gonna see from Trevor. A lot of dig and dunk, and then when the defense open show their hand that they playing the short route. Let's go deep.
Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter is unfair. That's unfair, dude. I'm excited.
And then you got what? Palmer in the slot?
Nah, they have Diami Brown.
Don't put him on the field. We see what he do.
They're forced. Probably Parker Washington.
Trenton Irwin's that's who it is. That's who
Trenton Irwin's on this team too.
Palmer is the Bucks.
Josh Palmer?
No, they drafted a young Palmer.
Yeah, I got you.
Because Josh Palmer is the Chargers.
Josh Palmer's on my team.
Oh yeah, y'all signed Josh.
On the Chargers no more?
Nah, he's on my team.
He was on the Chargers, right? He came from.
He was on the Chargers.
Yeah, he was. He's our 2.
He's your 2.
Wait, no. That's Josh Reynolds. Hold up. Where is Josh Palmer?
He went somewhere else.
He did go somewhere else.
I didn't know he left.
Josh Palmer.
With
Bills.
QJ
He's
can't
on the
catch
Bills.
ball,
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh Palmer's on the Bills. That's right. That sucks.
That's right.
That fucking sucks. Daniel Jones going to win 10 games, huh? With the Colts, what do you think?
What a quarterback battle. Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson.
And Riley Leonard, rookie out of Notre Dame.
I really think Daniel Jones is way better than Anthony Richardson, and that's sad.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
saying a lot. Yeah.
I would start.
Yeah.
But listen, this is what I was trying to explain to people, and Mr. My computer literate friend, not illiterate, literate friend is here. He can look it up. The man hasn't played a lot of snaps. The man, and I'm not even talking like people are like, oh, he only played 1 year in college. Let's go back to high school. He played like 15 games in high school.
Yeah.
So you basically have an NFL player playing with the experience of a high school senior. So, in my opinion, what I told people that I was in spaces with, he needs still 2 years, bro. He still needs 2 years to develop.
Yeah.
They're like, no. He still needs 2 years. He hasn't learned the position. He is technically, mentally not a quarterback yet. He's basically going into his third year being a starting quarterback. Third year. It's not rocket science, bro. He played, 8 games in college? He played 15 games. That's 20, 23, 30 games. Let's give him 30. The average high school kid then played 42 games. Coming out, going into college, he didn't play 42 games. You behind.
Yeah.
You haven't played enough snaps. And no matter how much people want to say it, probably gonna cost a couple people their job. Shane Steichen probably gonna be fired at the end of this season if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
sucks, but you tied your hands to him. And I hate that it happened like that because you got the job going into the draft. You needed a quarterback. You were at a position where mentally everybody was like, you're going to have to draft Anthony Richardson. And if you don't draft a quarterback, then what happens? Now you're still scrambling. I mean, I would have went with Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew played more majority of year one anyways.
Yep.
What did he play? 13 games year one? Because I think Anthony Richardson only played 4 games.
Yeah, because he had the shoulder injury and he was out.
And then what's the call it? I mean, it ain't working out for dude, man. Dude can't stay healthy. Dude can't get the plays going. Dude can't he don't know how to protect himself.
Tired.
That would have been, listen, no cap. As a head coach, that would have been the end. Been through. You'd have been done. Sit your ass down and you riding out until the GM get you a new spot. When you did this here, and then when the media would have asked you why the hell you came out the game, you'd have been like, man, I was just tired, man. I had never did that before in my life, man. So I was really winded. And, I thought I needed a break. You telling me to pay you more money in a few years for you to be like, I was tired in a moment where we was trying to win a game? Yeah, come sit down with me, man. Grab this headset, grab this iPad. We're gonna have some fun this season. Shit. You the new assistant OC.
Yeah, just imagine, like, in our city, if a quarterback was like, yeah, I was tired.
Let Jalen Hurts tap his head and did that.
Get his ass out of here.
Hey, they gonna be at NovaCare.
Yeah.
With the picking signs, man. Hey, trade him. He's a lazy bum.
Too tired.
He's a lazy bum. He's too tired to play football. Get him off our team. Hey, listen, they showed up because the head coach wasn't running the ball. Hey, I can imagine. Listen, I can imagine happening at the Jets, a team that's like not really winning shit, but let him tap his head and be like, I need to get out because I'm tired. Oh, them New Yorkers gonna be going crazy. What? And the media gonna kill him. The media gonna kill him. Bro, listen, I told somebody this year, yes, he gonna get the start. He's not gonna lose the quarterback battle because it's not a battle. Yes, Daniel Jones is there, but getting him to lose his starting position is gonna be on performance. And I think he got a 4 to 6 game window to show improvement.
I don't even know if he's got that.
I think he got 4.
How bad he was playing?
4 guaranteed though.
Maybe.
Because he's gonna give you 2 good games. It's gonna throw you off.
It depends on how good the rest of the team plays.
Nah, go look at the first 4 games. He had 2 games where he played decent and the other 2 under 100 yards.
Talking last year.
Year before.
On 23.
We're going.
I don't even remember last year.
We're going year before. Then we too worried about it.
I'm just trying to remember.
Okay, so last year
he played how many?
Last year in 2 losses, over 200 yards passing in each, over 100 yards rushing in each, and then the win came at 167 yards passing. So it seems like the less the ball's in his hands, the more likely they have a chance to win.
But the year before that, he had like 2 games where I want to say he had like 200 yards, but then other.
Yeah, to start the season. I think that was 23.
Yeah, he had 1 game here, then he had a bad game, then he had a good game, then he had a bad, but he got hurt in the back. I think it's gonna be performance based, bro. I think he got 4 games, and I ain't even saying like to be a good quarterback, but show some consistency. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's not like he's got to play like he doesn't have to play like a Pro Bowl or keep his spot.
Give me 150, 180 yards. Don't turn the ball over. Give me 75. 50 to 75 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns a game. They'll be okay with that. Yeah. But you coming out and giving me 130 yards total and no touchdowns, it just ain't gonna work.
And then you're saying you're tired.
Yeah, like we don't ever need to hear you say you're tired again. We really don't even need to hear you say you're injured again, because at this point you missed 2 seasons basically off injury.
I'm tired too. But fuck.
And we need 2 years. We need don't they have to evaluate. So going into year 4, you accept year 5, right? No, at the end of year 4, you accept the 5th-year option, right? So we basically got 2 years to evaluate before we know if we moving the hell on. Which I think this is the year to evaluate, and next year we move on. Oh, that's what I would do. But next year's draft, I don't know who you take. Drew Allar, buddy from South Carolina, Lenore Sellers. I don't know, because I don't think Arch coming out. I don't think Arch is going to be available. I think Arch is going to stay an extra year.
2 full seasons.
Carson Beck coming out?
Yeah, he coming out. He ain't got a choice. He a senior with no eligibility left. He took his eligibility to Miami, so.
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all remember 2 years ago going into the college football? Well, yeah, last year going into the college football season where Carson Beck was ranked amongst quarterbacks.
Yep, I remember that.
Do you remember where he was at?
Just top 3, I'm pretty sure.
He was number 1. He was the number 1 quarterback. Number 1.
He's not number 1 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Not anymore. But that was before he had the bad season. Because if you think about it, the year before, he went to national championship, played well. He had all this and then last year, all that talent was gone. It was like, oh, we're gonna see what Carson Beck made of. He's a turnover machine. Damn it.
Yeah.
Because, bro, Cam Ward wasn't even top 5 last year going into the season. Cam Ward was like a 5th, 6th round pick.
It's crazy.
Oh, damn, Jigga. I ain't hear him say the promise, but I do remember them coming out and saying they believe in the 25-game rule.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes they just get it wrong. Carson Beck at number 1. I mean, Evan Turner was drafted number 2 in the NBA. Let's be real. They missed.
Markelle Fultz.
He missed.
hey, man, chill. Didn't Markelle Fultz have like a bone degenerative?
Yeah,
like
he did.
Or something?
And he had a season where it was low-key fun as hell to watch him with Magic.
The Magic?
Yeah.
Where's he at now? Out the league?
Probably.
Last he was with Orlando, and he was actually doing pretty decent. But I
ain't seen Markelle like 2-3 years.
He played 21 games with them last year, averaged 2.9 points a game, 1.3 assists.
His free
back
throws.
to Markelle then.
Yeah, I think he's still technically under contract.
Whatever happened to his shoulder, bro, that ended him.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Still won't get over the fact that we let Jason Tatum and all them boys.
Because Markelle
was a Luka draft.
Supposed to be him.
Aaron Fox.
What was that? 2018.
2018.
18. Yeah.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Luka, Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson?
Jaren Jackson, Trey Young, Mo Bamba, Wendell Carter, Colin Sexton, Mikal Bridges, Shea was in that draft. Miles Bridges in that. Michael Porter Jr. in that draft.
Jigga, no. Jigga, no.
Y'all took Landry Shamet in this draft.
Bro, did you see what Jigga said, bro? That's crazy.
Foul.
You guys actually,
do you see the comment?
Oh,
Kyle, look at the comment.
You guys took Mikal Bridges at you.
Bro,
we traded him. We took him, and then we traded him for a guy who never played a freaking game.
You're talking about you want to hang on a second. 20. I think 2017 was Tatum. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, y'all took Markelle Fultz, and after that was Lonzo, Jason Tatum, Josh Jackson.
You should have changed, Kyle. You didn't see Markelle Fultz at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading through it, so I was like, holy shit.
No, but the reason we said, I think the reason we got it mixed up because the seasons run together, though. I hate that about my brain sometimes. Cause I remember the season, and it always be like the season it ended in. I'm like, 2018. And it's like, no, it started in 2017, 2018 season. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit, my fault.
There's even guys down the board. There's even guys down the board in this draft. I mean, 22, Jared Allen, 23, OG Anunoby. But Bam was 14. Josh Hart was 30. Derek White, 29.
Yeah, but I know we looking at it now, but at that time, God wasn't that. Markelle was coming off a crazy March Madness, a crazy season. Like he went crazy.
You're right.
I even thought Markelle coming in was gonna be like a little dangerous. I'm like, man, he gonna be shooting. He fast, short. He can get the ball to MB easy. Like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, this thing can't shoot. Like, what happened to his shot? He was shooting just what? Yeah, I don't know. Him and Ben Simmons are the two Area 51 subjects we need to report.
Yeah, I think it's depressing. The second Lonzo Ball developed the jumper, got hurt for 2.5 years.
Yeah,
is he back
Ball
now?
Developed the jumper, and God was like, "That's too much." What's that?
Were they able to fix his knees?
Yeah, he's back.
He's on the Cavs.
Yep, he's on the Cavs.
He was what?
I mean, he's on the Cavs. He played like ass. Sure, yeah. I don't know if it was it was a swap for who's it for? It was like a 1-for-1. Was it Isaac Okoro? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
At the end of the season?
The off season.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the end of the season because I was gonna say I know he didn't play in the playoffs.
No.
Yeah, no. It was after the season, but
so the Bulls finally said we done.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. I can't remember if it was Josh Palmer or fucking whoever on my team, but I can remember who Lonzo Ball got traded for 2025. That is sad.
Because the Jets ain't on the same shit.
No.
Yep.
Tripping.
At least I don't know, man. It's a lot of teams out there can be worse though.
Yeah.
The Jets ain't even the worst team to me. Shit.
Nah, the Saints ain't winning the game.
What, they go 0-17? My God.
They'll defense will win a game or two.
You think what's the DC?
I don't know.
Ain't it Brandon Staley?
Let me see.
Is it
Brandon Staley? I don't know if it's
Brandon
Staley keep a job.
You might be right.
Bro's in the hall of keep a job, bro.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Brandon Staley.
Same.
Pretty sure it's him.
Hal is back.
Defensive coordinator. Brandon Staley.
I'm looking. Come on, Google.
Yeah, but they don't have a quarterback.
And they got Tyler Show, man. I know Dennis Allen is
he's not even head coach.
No, he a BC too.
Brandon Staley running that defense.
Damn, I can't think, but I know Dennis Allen. He's a DC for yeah, he's a DC. Dennis Allen is a DC now. I just don't know where he went.
Why is it when I search Dennis, the first thing in my search bar that pops up is Dennis Allen's wife?
He the DC for the Bears. Interesting. Two guys that couldn't do it at the top of the top go back to be coordinators.
Yep.
And then your head coach is a DC too. Damn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he back when
I'm
he started.
I'm excited about my coaching staff this year.
Who's your OC?
Tanner Engstrand. I forget. I think he was passing coordinator for the Lions last year. Let me look. I think.
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, they lost their whole damn staff. The Lions did. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just happy the Eagles got to keep their all-star defensive coaching squad.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept everything but OC. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Tanner Engstrand as our offensive coordinator, and our defensive coordinator Steve Wilkes.
Okay. It's not a bad.
Don't like
It's
the
a
DC.
solid like coaching staff. That's no bullshit. Not gonna be able to talk on the fucking up at the podium. Like they're just gonna be able to fucking coach.
I don't like Steve Wilkes though.
He ain't great, but I mean, fuck, he's better than goddamn.
But people just like, I don't know, like people just forget how shitty he was with the Cardinals because of that like one season he had with the San Fran last year, like year before last. But it's like, I don't know, man. Steve Wilkes, but he with Aaron, so Aaron not just gonna let him do whatever. He kind of with a defensive minded coach, so that's gonna change a little bit too.
Yeah, Tanner Engstrand, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. He was a passing game coordinator for the Lions 2023-2024.
What if he got a little bit of that Ben Johnson in his bag?
Let's see.
Maybe.
I'm here for it.
But
He's one of them young guys. So,
hey man, that's how you find out. Shit, you fucking around, get a young guy in the building, he turn out to be him. You like, oh shit. But then you end up like the Eagles with OC every year.
Yeah, and then away he goes.
Yeah,
that was fun while it lasted.
This is the only time I'm like, okay, maybe we get 2 years. Maybe.
depends though.
If he come out and run it back, oh my god. Fuck, another OC.
Yeah.
Don't let Jalen Hurts have an
in-between.
MVP season. If Jalen Hurts MVP season and we run it back, Kevin gone.
Yeah.
Do you guys buy into the Madden curse?
No. Hey, can you tell me the last person that was actually injured from the Madden curse? I love doing trivia with y'all. And no, it wasn't CMC. Just for people that's gonna come in the comments and say it was CMC. CMC was hurt when he got put on the cover.
Let me look at the covers, and I'll tell you.
It's been a long time. I'll just tell you that. You're gonna travel a lot down that list.
Well, I know Eddie George was on it, but he got hurt the next season.
I mean, if you count John Madden dying.
All right, bro. Marshall Faulk.
It gotta be like 2016 or something like that. 2016, 15, 16, something like that. 14.
It was okay, so it's probably
around that time, probably.
Odell in 2016. I think 17's the year he got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Odell. Odell is the last person.
Yeah,
that's why I said 16 or 17. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I didn't think
Gronk. I went like all the way
17.
back.
Yeah, bro, you went way.
Well, Gronk didn't get hurt. They supposedly say his season after was worse than what it was before, but don't matter. The last person that was hurt was OBJ.
Well, do you count Antonio Brown getting? Do you count Antonio Brown getting murdered by Vontaze Perfect?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
No, man. No, his brain might be needed for that man. His brain was injured.
Brain's fried.
But I've been hearing like a lot of like, oh, CMC, and I'm like, go find out when CMC got hurt. They're like, oh shit, he got hurt in the Super Bowl. So when did he get put on the man cover? Oh, in like June. So when he've already been injured when he got put on the cover. They're like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. Duh. So the last person is exactly what Kyle said, OBJ. I'll take that. It's been 10 years since the bit been hurt. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Now I remember a time though where I would have said that and you'd have went down a list of Maddens and everyone.
Well, hey, listen, 10-year anniversary. It's another former Giants player. You know.
Hey, chill.
No.
I'm just playing.
Hopefully, we ain't giving him as many touches this year. Because I want to
Yep.
cut 50. I want to cut 75 touches off Saquon.
Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you guys what, though. Now that my hate for the Eagles is gone, I'm very excited to watch them play this year.
What was the hate for the Eagles in the first place?
Oh, honestly, if we're being 100% honest, it's because he's my best friend and I have to troll him. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah, appreciate you for Joe Douglas back too. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got that. You can have him.
Yeah, hey, shit. We can keep building. You know what I mean?
It was either a 10 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10. There was no in between for his moves as the GM for our team.
Joe didn't really. All right, but you know what's funny though, and I've just been thinking about it just now. Joe Douglas and Buddy for the Bears. Both of those organizations hate their GM, so they both came from us. But they hate their GM, bro. Joe Douglas was hated it with the Jets.
I didn't mind him. I didn't think he was that bad. We didn't give him the full keys, I don't think. I think Woody Johnson
Buddy
was
for the Browns
the
now?
whole time.
What's Buddy for the Browns now? He came from the Eagles too. Art Smith.
No, I think that's Falcons. You know.
What's his damn name? I can't think of his damn name off the top of my head right now. They so bad.
Yeah, but Joe Douglas, he didn't have he
Andrew
drafted
Berry.
some pretty good-
Andrew Berry.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, Andrew Berry.
He came from here too.
Yeah.
I don't think Joe
Bruh.
Douglas ever got the keys 100% because Woody Johnson just in his ear.
Woody Johnson won't never let nobody get
Yeah.
confused.
Mm-mm.
He Jerry Jones, but he don't do all the extra shit.
When you think about it, like when from 16, we weren't good by any means in 16 through 19, but when Trump was in office the first time and Woody Johnson was like an ambassador overseas for those 4 years, and his brother was running the team, we took a lot more chances. They didn't work out, but we took more chances, which is what I like. I'm okay with the team sucking miss after miss after miss if we're trying different shit.
Mhm.
This whole thing of let's sign a guy that's way too old, 1 year too late, he falls apart, rinse and repeat. I mean, fucking Matt Forte, Le'Veon Bell, Aaron Rodgers. Should I go on? There's more,
Yeah.
but like
Hey,
we
I just seen a
were.
post. I see a post, and they said the two worst signings in the last 5 years. J.C. Jackson, 5 years, $82.5 million, played 7 games. Christian Wilkins, 4 years, $110 million, played 5 games. In total, 9 years, $192.5 million, and a total of 12 games played. And neither one of them are on the team after a year.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
My God, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Insane, bro. Like, come
Just
on.
makes me thankful again that the Eagles
Who's a-
are where they are at this point in time.
All right. So I actually have a question about this comment. Right. So at face value, it's funny, but like in my opinion, if you don't know what it is and bro can't walk, you get the cart regardless. Right.
I think. Okay, look. I think
Make fun of it, sure.
pre-knowledge of the injury, everybody was like, "Oh my God, this might be the end for Justin Fields." And then when they find out it's a dislocated toe, they like, "Well, nigga, you could have walked to the locker room." Like I think that's the reaction. Like, because when you cart it off, the first reaction is like, "Oh my God, what ACL? Broke foot?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it fractured this or fractured?" And then when they're like, "Oh, it's just a dislocated toe," and they're like, and then they specified it wasn't big toe or pinky toe. It was like, all right.
You probably could have walked it off.
Yeah, I think that's how people feel about it.
Yeah.
No. I'm not
But
mad at it.
I think
Get on the
No.
cart. I don't care. Don't fucking walk on it if it's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got to be that abusive 40-year-old dad when your son breaks the leg on the snowboard and you're
Get
like,
your ass
"You're
up.
fine. You're fine." Yeah,
Get it up
Let's
and walk it off.
bro.
Walk
Let's
it off.
relax. Like, let bro
Or
get
you-
on the cart. Deal
or
with it
dad hit
later.
you with the drink some water and dry those tears up.
Thanks. Crazy.
Jalen Hurts will drink some water and dry the tears up.
Yeah.
But you like,
Yeah,
my
bro.
toe is dangling though. Like you don't see it. Like you'll be all right.
I mean, bro, the worst thing, not to get into Kyle lore, but the worst thing ever for me was if I ever struck out looking, it's not a conversation for a week. I'm like, bro, it's a game. I'm in the All-Stars. Like, what are you tripping about? Trying to make me great.
Hey,
Trying to make
Jigga,
me
I've been
great.
told that one time, bro, when I had a big slice across my toe. We was at work, and my granddad was like, "Throw some dirt on it. Let's get through this day. Throw some dirt on it. Get one of them paper towels out the passenger seat." I'm like, "Bruh, it's a cut. My toe is literally split. You see my bone? You see it? What is dirt gonna do for that?" He was like, "Wash it off with some water and pack it. Pack it with some of those toilet paper tissues I got in the glove compartment." I'm like, "I'm not taking anything out of your glove compartment and put it in my foot. I'm having gangrene in my toe by the end of the workday. I'm leaving."
The same motherfuckers that are like, "Oh, your kid broke your leg," and it's like walk it off, are the same guys that would fall down the bottom stair because they're too fat and you got to call the ambulance.
No, the one that told us to run. Listen, no offense, but the same one that told us to rub on him, he probably missing 3 toes on his big foot. He probably missing 3 toes because he done did some wild shit. And he was like, "I'm gonna just do this," and then he was like, "Why did I get infected? Because you didn't come and get it treated,
Right?
Because you sat at home for 8 days in pain and didn't realize it was infected. Now we have to cut it off. We got to amputee your foot."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Listen, my granddad was a man's man, but I never listened, bro. I'm like, nah, that don't work for me. He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Listen, it worked for you, and look, you look good, but me, it ain't gonna work. I can't do that."
No.
I played football. I've had a lot of injuries, but when it comes to like big stuff, listen, I'm not gonna do the simplest stuff. But I understand Justin Fields, bro. Like, I also understand the reaction. Because it's been a lot of like Nick here, Nick there, Nick here, Nick there. And it's like, we just want you to play football. We want to evaluate you playing football, healthy. 15, 16, 17 games. We want to be able to understand what we've invested our money in. We want to see if we can extend you. But you missing time in OTAs, you missing time in training camp, you missing time in any of these pivotal spots. And it's like, we back to where we were at when we were talking about Justin Fields a year ago when he got on the Pittsburgh Steelers, when his last year at the Bears. It's like the same conversation. They're like, "We just want you to play football one time. We ain't got to talk about you being hurt.
Yep.
We ain't got to talk about this or that. You being benched. We just want to see you play football, and we can see that. We can evaluate you properly. Hopefully the OC has some things drawn up to make the game plan easier for him." I think the biggest issue for Justin Fields is simplicity in the offense.
Yeah. My idea of success doesn't really come down to total wins, maybe later on in the year once we figure shit out. But like my thought is, are we going after things the right way? Is the coaching staff evaluating their talent properly? If we're not top 5, at least in rushing, there's a problem. Like, it's a problem. If we're not consistently running the RPO, it's a problem. If we're not getting after the quarterback at a relatively decent, consistent amount like we were 2 years ago, it's a problem. Like, our defense should, with the roster, should be top 10, and we should have a top 5 running game. If that leads to 5 wins, fine. But as long as we're doing shit the right way. Like, if I tune in to week 1 and I got 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers and old stupid-ass Justin Fields combining for 55 passing attempts, we got a problem.
The thing is, the 6 games he played for Pittsburgh aren't going to cut it. I want to see more of what I've seen in 2023.
Yeah.
He had 25, 62 passing, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Obviously, that's not the greatest, but then he had 657 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Like, if you can start building off the 2,500 and start moving north of that, you're starting to get into. I don't even think he needs 3,000 yards this year to be considered a success in year 1 with the Jets. 2,900, maybe 17 or 18 touchdowns, but keep the interceptions low. Give me 800 rushing, 6 to 800 rushing, and give me 8 to 11 rushing touchdowns.
I'm gonna need 3,000. At the end of the day, you play quarterback. That's only 175 yards a game. Like
we know what Justin at. 3,000. You asking him to come out, and I know he ain't gonna do that. First off, Kyle, I believe the offense is gonna be one read. Read and go. So if you say, give me a total yards, I don't even want to put it in passing because it's so hard with him because he is a cancel the play and run type of quarterback. Can you give me a total yards? Give me total.
Let me see here.
He's an elite runner too.
You remember what he did to us?
Let me see something here.
Yeah.
In a loss, but that motherfucker did us.
Yeah.
Nasty. I said, oh my God.
So what was it, like $150 on the ground? I've told Kyle this for years. I feel like if he gets a good enough passing game, he could be top 10.
But we seen him. Listen, what was that game where he had like 300-400 yards? Him and old boy at the Bears went crazy.
Okay, so all right, here's where I'm at. Okay.
All right.
So just to give you an idea, Saquon had what, 2,000 total pass? Then this has nothing to do with it. Saquon has like what roughly 2,000 total yards last year?
2,500
regular season
playoffs.
Regular season
2,000. Okay, regular season 2,000.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts had 35. Okay, that's a top offense. Okay, so with my two running backs combined, I'm shooting for probably 15 to 16 with the talent we have. 15 to 16. Okay. If that's the case, I gotta get 32 from Justin, at least total. At least
we ain't seen 32. It yet, but we ain't even see him close.
But if that's the case, then what's the point then? Like if he's not we didn't draft him.
He played 15 games in 2022. That's his best season.
We didn't draft him to. Sign him to grow. We signed him off the basis that we can, if we put the right things around him, he'll take a step. That's the step. The step is not 2,500 total. If the step is 2,500 total yards, I don't have 4 years for him to reach 3,000.
Okay, but look. So in 2023, when they went and got DJ Moore, you would say the Bears said we brought in DJ Moore for what? So you take a step. You took a 320-yard step.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do you really? I want to see him take. I do want to see him in the 3,000 yards because that's when you kind of like, okay, you kind of putting it together. But the way he played those 6 games at Pittsburgh, it's kind of sad, bro. Dude, got to get it together, man.
Okay, so Justin Fields' total yards per season, 2022 was 3,300. That was his most.
Yep.
Year 3, he threw for 2,500, but he only ran.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't run for
3,200. He still had 3,200 though.
Right. So here's he played what, 10 games? He played 10 games.
What seems like it's gonna be consecutive.
Yeah. I mean,
no. Pittsburgh, he didn't play 10 games. He played 6 games as a starter, but the other 4 games was him playing like stupid ass running play. Hold on. Do anybody agree with me that shit don't work? Bringing in a second quarterback to run the damn ball on short yardage situation. That shit never works, bro. And if anybody can tell me, I know Kyle and Ant, y'all be having the stats. Can anybody tell me the team that was successful other than the Saints?
At having like the two QBs?
Well, you bring in a guy to run the ball, but the other guy's a thrower. What's the team that was successful doing that?
There really isn't one. Yeah.
And I really don't like it, bro. And you know who in that situation right now and it's really like killing me? That Seattle. And y'all saying like Jalen Miro gonna have 11 plays a game. And it's like for him to run 11 times or run 9 out of the 11 times, because I know y'all ain't gonna trust him to throw it that much. That shit don't never cut it, bro.
Yeah. It don't work.
The defense automatically goes to they whatever call they have for you coming into the game is immediate. It's immediate, like, oh, run.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Hey, Ant, how you feeling about this Jalen Hurts discourse though?
Who cares? He's a Super Bowl MVP. I like the Cam Newton stuff. He is just genuinely hurt because like what Jalen Hurts has done is what we thought Cam should have done. And he's just hurt. He's a hurt man.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad to see him going out like this, but
Do you think
it's
Jalen
just
Hurts get the
hate.
knock because it's not aesthetically pleasing? Because that's what I've been told.
Yeah, who cares how it looks? Jalen Hurts has said it, and he said it in his press conference yesterday. Like, doing it the way you guys wanted me to do it didn't get me the win. The way
He just
I
said it.
did it
That was
got me
yesterday,
the
right?
win.
That was yesterday. He said that.
Was that yesterday or today?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I still haven't watched the full thing for today yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
but
mean that kind of woke me up, Kyle. When he said like they were like, "Do you think you need to step up your game and kind of like, put more stats on the board?" He was like, "I did that," and he lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He
And
said,
it
"When I did
has
the
all
jaw way, I
these-
lost."
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
and it has all of these big media heads all ass backwards because we're not doing it the way they think we should. But who cares? We're doing it.
I'll be right back.
But
Like-
why does 4,000 yards or 40 touchdowns or whatever? Why is that the pinnacle of quarterbacks statistics?
Because it's a loser's mentality.
How many quarterbacks have thrown for 5,000 yards and won the Super Bowl?
Well, Tom Brady's won. I don't know if he did it the year he threw for 5,000, but he's won.
That's what I'm saying. In the season, you throw for 5,000, won the Super Bowl.
Maybe Patrick Mahomes.
No, he lost that year to the Bucks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So like,
and the other two guys I can think of, they both didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Drew Brees and didn't Deshaun Watson get close, like 4,500 or something like that, 4,600.
I feel like Philip Rivers also threw for 5,000 one year. I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. I know that one
that's
year.
my only question, bro.
Drew
There
Brees
he
has
is.
done it a lot.
But no. The question was, how many quarterbacks in the season that they've thrown for 5,000 actually produced a Super Bowl?
Did Drew Brees do it the year he won the Super Bowl?
No, they didn't make the playoffs.
No, the year he won the Super Bowl was 2009. He didn't do it that year.
The year he threw for 5,000, he missed the playoffs. I just had this conversation yesterday with a Saints fan.
Brady threw for 4,400.
I think it might have been like 2011, 2012, one of those years. I know it was Brady, Breeze, somebody else. It was either Peyton Manning or Philip Rivers.
Peyton Manning.
There was 3 guys that threw for 5,000 passing yards. I don't think one of them won.
And I know Peyton didn't win it the year he threw. If he threw,
No, he lost to Seattle that year.
Yep.
Big Ben threw for 5,000. He didn't. Big Ben, that was the year he was retired and they were ass.
Yeah.
Well, on the discussion of like the loser's mentality things, I heard that like
my bad, bro was right.
Who?
Hold on, let me check. I'm just making sure. What year did Matt Mahomes win his first Super Bowl?
His
19.
His second starting year, 2018 to 50, the 5,050. Yeah, the 5,050 was the year before.
2022, he won the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So his 2022 Hurts was elite. I want to.
And you can look at that too.
Games.
You can look at this too, real quick.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, stands alone in most things. So using him as the argument for who's going to win 5, that you know what I mean? It's exactly.
No, he's the only person to ever do it.
Right. That's exactly the point you're making. It's like. But go ahead.
But to Twiz's comment, we had some clunky games in 24 with Hurts. 2022 Hurts was elite. I mean, I keep going back to the end result in the playoffs, and his comment about I don't really care how it looks. I just want to find ways to win. If you're worried about how it looks, again, like in 2022, he was elite and it looked amazing. We should have won the Super Bowl, but we didn't. That's what we were worried about. you know, his stats, number one passer rating, QBR, all the stat junkies were at an all-time high. Last year,
But,
it was
but
clunky,
22
but
but it's hard. Like the reason I don't like the reason I like but don't like 22 is that's the only season you can go to where he has the one thing he's been asking for, a consistent OC. You're not gonna see a decisive guy who don't 100% trust what he's calling on the field. Like 22 is the only year where he's had the same OC back to back seasons where he's comfortable in the offense he's running.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're supposed to be better. You're supposed to understand the offense a lot better. You're supposed to make a lot of better decisions early in the snap. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be
No.
pedaling your feet trying to figure out what's going on and what the offense is, given by the defense. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that this year, I felt like was just him not really being comfortable in the offense, like
yeah.
making
Especially
throws
the
that
first part of the year.
yeah, like
Is-
that throw to Green Bay, like I don't know what he's seeing, but every time I look at it, I'm like, he had to see
the first interception. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
the one to Devontae, like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I've been listen, every time I watch it, I'm like, I still don't see what you see.
Yeah, but as he got comfortable, it got better. And when it mattered most in the playoffs, he played his best ball. The two biggest games of the year, the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl, he played by far his best of the season.
Mm-hmm.
That's what when historians look back, that's ultimately what matters. Like sure, I'm not saying that the stats don't matter because they do to a certain extent, but football historians, we usually look back at like who won at the end of the day. Who's champion?
I think the nice thing about the really cool thing about Jalen and this isn't a knock, it's just more of like a shout out to some of the guys. Like he's not the top of the league in terms of raw arm talent, but he makes up for it where a lot of other guys don't have it in terms of his legs and the ability to make shit happen on the fly. And you can't really shorten the box no matter who you have at running back because Jalen Hurts is so dangerous with his legs. He makes up for it by makes up for the not lack of arm per se, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but not only that, but I'll take it a step further. His mental game is
Correct.
probably the best in the entire league. I mean, you can throw Pat Mahomes in there, but
yeah,
if you look at like Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, like cerebrally, Jalen Hurts is running laps around all of them.
Right, because it's gut punch after gut punch after gut punch over and over and over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like him, Pat, and like Josh. Those three are just because you know what I mean. Like Pat doesn't do it as much with his legs as the other two guys, but it's always at the right time that he does it, just like the other guys.
Right. But
The problem
yeah.
is Jalen Hurts will sacrifice his own stats to get a running touchdown.
Right.
He doesn't care. He just wants to win. And
Mm-hmm.
that I mean, at least for me, I feel like that's always been the measuring stick for teams and players. Like,
But and you know what kills me is when I ask people when they're like killing Jalen Hurts, and I'm like, where do you rank Spagnuolo in the DC conversation in the NFL? And most people put him in 1 or 2, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, top 5 undoubtedly.
Right, and then I say, well, go find the bad game that he had against Spags.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, his first game he put up like 500 yards against Spags. Went stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he played him in the Super Bowl. That was the next one. Go stupid. Then we played in the following season. I think that was the best game Spags kind of drawed up against him was the year when we had Swift. And then we come back with Saquon. He has another good game. Like he hasn't had a bad game against somebody you respect as the best. And even he says, like, bro, playing Jalen Hurts is like one of the most difficult things I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because even when Jalen Hurts, you think you got everything covered and everything swapped, he still finds it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Super Bowl was like the greatest display of that.
Right.
Like okay, we're gonna blitz, but we have one-on-one coverage on the outside. He sees it. Go ball, AJ. back shoulder.
The play to Jahan.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Mhm.
Jahan Dotson play to get to the
But
one.
he come down, he look, he do like this. Everybody
Yeah.
does like this to each other. And then Jahan goes on the fly route. It's like, so he and this is the thing, like Kyle and Ant, this is the thing that really kills me, bro. Nobody gives him credit that he's never called protections. He's never called this stuff at the line. This is his first year. Everybody heard Jason last year say, I was doing all that. Yes, he was helping me, but I was doing it. And for him to come in and take full reins of that, and yes, I mean, obviously it wasn't pretty every time he did it, but he made, to me, next year, with his understanding what he learned this year, I think we will see a better passing game from Jalen. I think it will be more decisive. I think it will be more anticipatory. Like, I think he'll be able to see things a little bit earlier now. Because last year, I want to say, I would say the Pittsburgh game is where you expect like a person in their first year to kind of like week 9, you should be understanding what's going on and you should play better. In a 17-game season, halfway through the season, I expect to see a turn. I mean, I know the rest of the team took a turn in week 5, but those were small adjustments that we were just doing wrong. I don't think it was nothing like you got Avonte Maddox off the field, which I thought shouldn't have been on the team. I told y'all that when I was here. I said, if Avonte Maddox plays, we going to get burnt. But Cooper DeJean turned up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cool.
And now Cooper DeJean is going to be playing all over the field. And I'm scared.
The exciting
moving him around.
Yeah.
I'm scared to move him around because how good he played in the nickel. I just want to see him play the nickel. But I understand wanting to move him to get position. But Kyle, how do you feel about us moving Quinyon around? I heard that today. I ain't asking Ant because me and Ant kind of had that conversation before. But how you feel, Kyle? You think we should move him? You think we should let him follow?
I ain't gonna pretend like I watch enough Quinyon Mitchell to really give you an opinion on that.
Or you watch?
Guantanamo Bay? No Guantanamo Bay ball knowledge.
No, I'm not sitting. Yo, dude, I don't have the patience to sit here and dissect the Eagles like you do, okay? I have plenty of time to pick out something that's wrong and hate on it for you. That's what I got for you, okay? But now, in all seriousness, in the long term, it's not a bad thing. Because he's getting, a little more versatile, but I think right now, when you're in win now mode, I think keeping him where he's finding the most success should be the most important thing, and focus on filling out the rest of the secondary to complement that, rather than him bouncing.
Vic says he just wants the best guys on the field.
Right.
You know what I mean, and with it being a lot of more young guys, I think you will see some sets where even Coop playing outside.
Yeah.
Right receiver, right. But I think it's gonna be matchup based. I think it's gonna be really matchup based. Like I don't think because we play Jamar Chase and then Justin Jefferson and then whoever. Like I knew we don't play all those guys, but just saying like we had a slew of guys that were like top receivers. I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, Quinyon, the next 5 games you're traveling. I think you know what I mean. Situation like, hey, we got a guy and he been on the tear. Let's just try to slow him down. I mean, he on a 5-game tear. He's been going for 100 yards a game. Let's just try to get him to 80. Let's try to get him to 70. I mean, let's not give him 2 touchdowns. Let's give up 1. You know, I can see stuff like that. But I mean, I remember Sauce like kind of traveling in year 1, but he ain't really traveled as much in the past years. So
yeah,
did it work well? It worked well for him in year 1. Sauce just don't get a lot of picks. So his
I just want him to stay the fuck on the outside on the number 1. Take him out of the game. I don't care about nothing else. That's all I care about. And I think he's going to return to form this year. I mean, nothing better than having a former corner at head coach to really know how to.
That's the only thing I'm scared about with the defense, bro. Only thing.
Aaron Glenn is
so cornerback dependent in his defense.
Yeah.
Who y'all got? Ezra Thomas as the 2?
No, we have Brandon Stevens from the Ravens.
Oh my God!
Yeah, let me see.
I'm watching all your games like this, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. We have
Michael Jaquette.
yeah, Brandon Stevens is out there. We've
Y'all
got
did get AZ though, right?
Isaiah Oliver's out there. We still have Michael Carter II. Yeah. It's not the greatest unit since losing.
Y'all didn't draft
DJ Reed.
Azra?
Azra.
Florida State?
Oh yeah, we have Azra. Yeah, we have Azra. Yep.
He need to be on the field over Brandon.
Yeah, and he might be. You never know. I'm excited for the unit as a whole. I like Andre Sisco. We picked him up as safety. He's fun. Tony Adams played well last year, and we drafted Malachi Moore. So, like, the back end, I feel pretty comfortable. It's not the best unit in the world, but if Sauce gives another all-pro type level year, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. In certain situations against the top offensive coordinators, we won't be. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, in a situation where you going up against, and I have to see your schedule, but you going up against one of them guys, Brandon is going to be hibachi.
Well, it is, but here's my thing. Like, I mean, I guess I just look at the Jets too long term because that's really all I got. Like, I mean, if we're looking to if we're going to be realistically, we're going to be drafting a quarterback probably this year, if not next year. So I'm not worried about what my number 2 looks like this year. If we go lose, I don't care. I'm interested to see the stuff that's going to stick around, which is going to be Sauce and Quentin Williams and Garrett Wilson.
That's why I said AZ on the field. I would rather AZ on the field this year, learning the system, playing, let Aaron get in and coach him through it, and then next year, when you're poised to win some more games, he's prepared to play.
Yeah, but if I'm 3-8 and Josh Palmer and Josh Allen are burning my number 2 in week 12, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna trip over stuff like that. I'm gonna focus on the long-term things with this team, and I'm actually gonna try to enjoy this season as a football fan.
You can enjoy every season, bro. Listen, we went 4-12 and I enjoyed the season.
Yeah, I can't.
You got to take the expectations off the table and just watch football.
Yeah,
you gonna be. Listen. I enjoyed the season. Didn't mean I wasn't upset with my team, but I was like, "Hey, look, we got some promise. We got some things we can put on the field." And then Jalen Hurts played those last 4 games. I was like, "Oh, do we got a quarterback?"
You can't knock me for having high expectations the last 2 years. Like, I mean,
the media hype plays a lot into that.
This year, I'm really looking forward to like the little things, like the running back room and Garrett Wilson becoming a certified 1, and Mason Taylor at tight end, how he's going to play. Like, I really like the youth that we have on the squad. Arian Smith at wide receiver we just drafted.
I would have liked to see y'all move Brees though.
We're not paying him yet, so keep him. That's how I look at it.
I know, but I would have rather see Braylon back there in his offense.
Well, that's my thing. Like, we're going to run the ball a shit ton. Like, they're both going to get a lot of snaps. Like, I'm not like, and I think
Brees snaps is an audition for another team. It ain't for the Jets. And that's why I would have rather you just put Braylon out there. Like you said, like looking at the younger guys, just being like, "Hey, man, we building something." If Braylon Adams was to come out this season playing and he had 1,100 yards, y'all would be like, "Oh shit, we still got a running back." Like, I don't know.
Right, but at the other end of it, Brees is the known commodity of the two right now at this very second. What's the defense? A defense is going to be more concerned with the RPO with Brees Hall and Justin Fields right now than they're going to be with Braylon Allen and Justin Fields. Maybe not in week 6, but like going into the season, expectations on Justin Fields, having Brees Hall back there is going to be like, in terms of the defense game planning, is going to be a little bit better for Justin Fields.
I don't need you to game plan. You think I suck anyways. Let me get out there and play ball. Shit. Whatever your game plan is, I don't care. Shit. Just like you said. Now, I don't think Aaron Glenn and them are going into that situation like that.
No.
If you are going in like, hey, we taking the first season, we taking what we get. You know what I mean? Yeah. We just hoping to be in the right spot to get the right player next year. I understand it, but I just feel like Brees is gone, period.
I don't think the coaching staff is feeling that way. I don't think they're going into it like next year's the year. They're going into it like we have a pretty ready roster all around. We have spots we have to see young guys perform in. but they're also not sitting at the mic talking about, Super Bowl. We're not sitting there talking about playoffs. We're sitting there talking about week 1. We're saying the right things now. That's what's important. So, like, whatever their attempt is going into the season is what it is. Braylon Allen to me is not there yet to be a certified 1, and we don't have a 2 outside of him. So keeping Brees when he's worth nothing still, I'm fine with. Especially this year with a better line. If he has a season similar to his rookie year, his value is going to go up. So that's that too.
Yeah. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why he stayed, but I was just like, when I was looking at it, I was like, then they could have moved Brees and got one of these. I would have even said if moved Brees before the draft and got one of these young guys in the draft.
I mean, maybe. But like, what's he really going to get us? He's coming off of 4.2 yards a carry and 5 touchdowns, 876.
He's got a third or a fourth.
Yeah, but if he comes out this year, rushes for 1,008, we might get more.
He got years left on his contract.
Another year,
Void money though, right?
probably. I think it was second round. Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
And
it felt like he's been in the league longer than that. Damn.
Right, and let's not act like in 2022 he exploded onto the scene like crazy, like the top back of that draft. To say after like a year removed from an extra year removed from the knee with a better offensive line, if he goes out there and is top 5 in the league in rushing yards, I don't think anyone's really gonna be surprised. Now number 1's different, but approaching top 5. I'm not really going to be too surprised. So if that's what we're ended up getting from him, then
you get nothing. You get nothing. He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season. You get 0.
Oh, well.
He walks for free. That's what I was saying. I thought it was for free, and then you said he had a year. I'm like, okay, well, he come out and have 1,000. You trade him for a second or a third. You looking good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm doing the math wrong. I see 3 years on here, and I'm not thinking about this year.
2022. It looked like he got like I don't know. It looked like he was injured the whole season.
2022, he played 7 games.
What? Okay, so he was out with it. He got
that
ACL
that was the year he had 6 yards of carry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like 2 years removed from the knee now, like I mean, he's still a relatively unknown commodity in terms of what his top end talent is.
Yeah.
I'm saying, and it's not to say we can't move him at the deadline. Like if a back goes down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still think you keep.
I think the team that'll call Washington.
Yeah. I mean, you could go through a lot of teams. I mean,
like Washington. Think about their running back room right now. Austin Eckler.
Brian Robinson,
and then who? But Nichols.
Yeah, Nichols. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they drafted Buddy in the 7th round. I don't even know his name. He got like 3 names or whatever. Kyle Ryland. Yeah. They drafted him like.
There's a few teams.
Eckler can't run the ball. I mean, Brian Robinson isn't great at running the ball.
The Chargers too.
Why? They got
Najee Harris.
And they got the buddy from North Carolina, Amarion Hampton.
Isn't Najee Harris hurt?
It would have been.
Najee Harris hurt.
But he'll be back. He'll be back. Like whenever the availability, whenever you get off the non-available list. What's that? Week 1?
It's like the first 4 games.
You know, he had that firecracker incident.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff got in his eye or something.
Cleveland.
They got running back too. Well, depending on what happens to him.
Yeah, and then Jerome Ford's not. Jerome Ford's not.
They like Jerome though.
They do. They like him. They like him. I mean, San Francisco liked Elijah Mitchell. They traded for Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? Like
they ain't like a lot of them. And look, if you pay attention, they was trying to see every running back in the room that year when they got CMC. Everybody was playing.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's a few teams out there that even if
I think San Fran could be one of them.
Could be.
They don't know the health of CMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, unless he gets hurt, which is always a question, but that's a question for everybody. I don't think his value is any less going into midseason than it is next year.
Shit,
if you're
10-win team need a running back, ain't both of their running backs starting the list on starting the year on IR? The Panthers?
Maybe. Let me look.
Yeah,
I want to say the one they drafted last year, he definitely blew his ACL against us. So I know he out. And Chuba Herbert blew
Jonathan
his
Brooks
too.
is out.
And both of them out.
Hubbard.
He got hurt at the end. He got hurt towards the end of the season, I think. He out too.
I don't see him on the injured list.
I don't think so.
That's what they said.
Yeah, he's not on the list. Jonathan Brooks is out.
Yeah.
But they still have Rico Dowdle behind him, who's a solid 2. And then
that's right. They signed Rico Dowdle. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're good. But I could see, if Chuba goes down, sure.
Chuba hasn't participated in the camp from what I'm reading.
He's not on the list though. They could be, I don't know. He could be off the list. They're just going slow with him. I don't know.
They say he has a grade 2 calf strain. They saying he's day to day though. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was worse than that for some reason.
Yeah.
He probably be back Monday or something like that. But Chuba by himself. Rico. I don't really like Rico like that though.
No, but as a 2 is only going to give you 8 carries. Like it's not
bad.
It's serviceable.
Maybe. I don't think the reason I don't like Rico, it ain't about his running ability, his ability to make a play.
Yeah.
He's so if it ain't there, I can't get it type running back.
There's Pittsburgh too. Jalen Warren.
They got a 3-headed monster though. They just played it Warren.
Yeah.
Then they drafted
Kenneth Gainwell's not a part of a 3-headed monster.
It is.
That's right.
It's a 3-headed monster, and it's a 2-headed monster, and he's a tail.
Bro, Kenny not bad in his role. Kenny's bad.
No, as a 3, he's good. As a 3, he's good. But let's not act like they got.
Nah, he could work as a 2. He can work as a 2. He's
behind your line. I can work as a 2 behind your line.
No, you can't. Kyle, you're slow. You're not making it.
Behind your line, give me 5 snaps, I'm getting 5 yards.
No. Did you not see what happened to Saquon in the Super Bowl with our line? He had 5 carries for 6.3 yards.
Hey, 6 points. I said 5.
It was Saquon though. It was Saquon. You might have -5.
We all cut the same as Pennsylvania boys. Let's be real.
Fair.
We all look. Makai Bateman ain't there either now. You got Tyler Steen. We don't know what he hitting on.
Yeah. Question: Do you guys think Ashton Genty's going to be the next big popping running back that's a rookie, the next guy that's going to run for 1,200 as a rookie? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna give him enough carries to do it anyway. They ain't really got, but they're going to run to me offensively. What they got him, they got Brock, and maybe Jacoby Myers if you want to add him in as a piece.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
but me personally, I'm not even adding Jacoby. I'm just saying it's a 2-headed monster over there, and them boys gonna get all the touches.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah,
and you gonna, I don't know, man. Pete Carroll like to run that thing, man. Pete Carroll gonna run that bit to death. He gonna run the air out that motherfucker.
Darnay Holmes is starting at cornerback for them. Darnay Holmes.
Hey man, when you're tanking,
getting his jollies on the sideline a couple of years ago.
Hey man, when you're tanking, you let anybody play in it.
I guess.
Isn't it one of their cornerbacks or something trying to get back in the league right now?
I don't really know.
Eric Stokes they drafted in 2021. Maybe he got kicked out of the league after his first season, and now he trying.
Is that Nathan Hobbs? Is that the name? Nathan Hobbs? Is that the most generational pull of the night? Nathan Hobbs?
The one that pulled the gun on live?
I think it's Nathan Hobbs.
Oh my God.
Let me see here.
I gotta look that up.
Nathan Hobbs. Let's see.
His name. No.
Wow, no one exists named Nathan Hobbs. What am I high? I think it's Nathan something.
Nate-
Oh, it's hey,
Yeah.
Arnett, Damon Arnett.
That's him. Damon Arnett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hooping.
He trying to get back in the league.
Does he pop
Maybe
up
they
on
sign
here?
him and let him play. Nah, he ain't on the roster. They cut him.
No, I'm checking to see if he's on Pro Football Reference. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, dude. Generational criminal. Let's see here. 2020 started 7 games, had 2 PDs, and that's it. He played 4 games in 2021 and 1 PD, 4 tackles. Yeah, I'd be wishing for him to come back too. Yeah. Crazy.
He pulled that gun on the live, boy. They said, "Oh no."
Nope. Can't get away with it making 200 mil like Ja.
Nope.
Out the league you go.
I think if that situation with Judkins turned out to be true, he's gonna ruin his young career early too.
Probably.
One of my Raider friends is crashing out.
Damon Arnett. That's crazy. Who would have thought his name was coming up on the pod tonight?
Hey man,
we gotta start keeping a list
of random players.
Yeah. We gotta start keeping a list of just random ass players that are thought up their knees. Yeah.
Nah, that's what we do on the pod, though. If you tune in to this pod, man, if you chilling with us, man, hey, listen, you might be down 17 rabbit holes before we end the show. This is how we run. Especially, hey, look, Ant might not go down the rabbit hole, but me and Kyle gonna go all the way down. Look, it's been times on the show where I'm like, I'm still down the rabbit hole. Y'all done moved. I'm like, hold on, we got to go back real quick. You remember you asked me about it?
Listen, I'll forget my wide receiver 2 from time to time, but if you need me to find out a random ass player from 2021 who was ass, I'll find him.
And pull the gun on live.
He's in there somewhere.
Did y'all hit the Micah Parsons comments in that post of day 1 interview?
They better pay him now, dude. They got to stop waiting around,
Bruh, but listen, I think he might have slapped Jerry in the face.
I saw that.
With his comments, because he was just like, "Oh, I don't play for him. I play for the dudes on the field. Whether he want to pay me or not." I'm just like, why would you say you don't play for Jerry?
Can you blame him? Like any other team would have given him top of the market at this point. Any other team would have been done.
Dookie.
Yeah, I don't blame Micah Parsons for any of the comments he makes about Jerry Jones.
No. Like, I don't blame him for saying it, right? But I think about the position you're in as a player. You're trying to get Jerry Jones to sign the biggest player contract non-quarterback in the league right now. You're gonna say I don't play for you? I don't respect you. And if you don't pay me, fucking well, let me leave.
When's Micah's deal up?
Next year?
This year, right?
Next year. He got a 5th-year option. Here first.
Next year.
So next year he plays with them next year.
Yeah. He still got a year.
I mean,
do you really want to drag that out though?
That's what they do, though. They always drag this stuff out. They did it with Dak. Did it with CeeDee Lamb.
If I'm Micah, say what you want about him and like how he like treats certain things. If he requested out today and threatened to hold out, he'd be gone mid-season. He'd get the highest deal at mid-season by any other team, which might even be before Jerry Jones decides to pull the trigger. This might not be done till next season. Which, who else is in the pipeline to get paid? There's some guys.
Oh, I was wrong. This is your time.
Yeah. If I were him, I'd be like, I'll play out this season, shut my mouth, and I'll get the bag next year.
Because you know what he's gonna do. You know what Jerry does. It's a 2-year thing. It's called a tag. You know he'll use that fucking tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll do it just to make him uncomfortable. Bro, I told a Cowboy fan, I said, bro, I could see him really playing the game like an asshole and using one of those tags just to be like, I don't gotta pay you.
Well, here's my thing. If you're looking at because it's average of 1 through 5, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The difference might be what? $2.5, $3 million. Like, it's not guaranteed long-term money, but for these seasons coming up when you have other shit to do, you're still paying him a shit ton of money. So just get the fucking deal done so your guy's not disgruntled. Like that, this level of player, say what you want about him in the run game and he's a Dallas guy, whatever. You pay him. You pay him. That's it. You pay him. He's an edge. Like he's an edge. He's a valuable position. You pay him. Period.
He's
The
your best
franchise tag would
defensive
actually
player.
work in the franchise would work in a player, bro.
They just they wonder why they're in this situation every
The
single
franchise
year.
tag would work in their favor.
Sure,
It's
it'll be
22.
less. 22
22.
billion.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was the average of the top 5.
I'm looking at it right now. It says the non-exclusive franchise tag for a defensive end in 2025 is projected to be $22.62 million.
Yeah, I guess it does work in their favor then.
Yeah.
Well,
So he will probably tag him. But
I can see it, bro. I really can see it, bro. And it's gonna be really shitty because Micah's gonna be on a shit on Jerry run that year.
Yep.
I see it, bro.
Yeah, you're probably right.
yeah.
And it sucks because it's like in this situation, player doesn't really have leverage other than his talent. So it's like, what do you do? I mean, if your request's out,
Jigga. Hold on, let me check that. That's nasty. I ain't think about that.
We tag him
Oh,
at linebacker.
shit.
my
That's true.
God. 'Cause he's on the
could.
roster as a linebacker. Oh shit, Jigga, oh my God.
bro's
That
cooking.
franchise
That's a
tag
crazy
was
pull right
shit.
there.
40 chest.
Yeah.
I mean,
gonna
listen,
make
to be fair,
13 million.
to be fair, Jerry Jones has not only called out Michael Parsons, but pretty much everybody that he's given a bag to about, like, I've paid these guys, but they're not on the field. There's no promises that they're going to perform, i.e. Dak Prescott. Like,
Mike is a different situation than Dak. Dak is a quarterback, and if you're top 15, you get paid. If you're
he had him by the balls though.
yeah.
There was no way they moved off Dak and were competent the next year because it was like he was basically owed like $80 million over the next 2 years. So it was like you had to pay him.
Right.
And he wasn't willing to restructure it and move, so he was like, "No, I'm taking what I got." And they're like, well, all right." He said, "You want 60? Here it is."
Yeah. Like you're in the situation with Dak is like their hand was forced, kind of, but like either way, you pay the quarterback regardless because you have to. The odds of getting a quarterback as good as Dak, I say this all the time, is difficult. It's not impossible, it's difficult. I'm not saying Dak's top 5, but to get a top 15, look at some of these teams that are constantly cycling through quarterbacks year after decade. It's like it doesn't work out for everybody. So like in a situation like Micah, it's a known commodity. Top 5 edge on average, and he's young still. Like,
what are you, 25?
It makes 20. He's 20. He just turned 26.
Yeah.
But like, it just doesn't make sense. There's a drop off from TJ Watt to him. But like, you make that up with the youth and the idea that he's on the field too. Like, there's a lot of things that bake into it. You give the guy his money. Like, it never made sense to me, like these teams that don't pay guys, because like, especially like I get it. If you're not wanting to pay a running back top of the market, okay, you might be able to survive if you do other things with the team, or a safety top of the market, or a linebacker. Edge, tackle, quarterback, you pay. It doesn't matter if he's on a podcast talking some shit and saying some dumb stuff. If he's 12 and a half sacks a year and 25 plus pressures, you fucking pay him. Not hard.
But my only problem with him being paid above all those guys, playoffs.
Yeah.
He completely disappeared. I think he got 1 sack in all his playoff games. Like 5 playoff games,
but I mean,
one
it's
sack.
not like, let's not act like he's the only one. Dak in the playoffs.
That's a lot. No, it's a lot of guys when I get to that. Like that, obviously your playoff record, I wouldn't have paid you 60. Right. The only person on that team that I think got paid market value, it was worth market value, CD Lamb.
So, Here's the difference, though. A team like the Cowboys, you move off of Micah. Are you better off in your defense?
Depends on what you get back.
Okay. The year that Micah didn't perform in the play, whatever year, give it a random year. He doesn't perform in the playoffs. You move off of him. The odds of you getting that back on your defense the following season to get back to the point where you were, chances aren't really there.
You know what I would do right now? There's two DNs sitting out there that probably don't want as much as Micah wants per year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna shake and job. I might figure out if I can get one of them in and let them play together. Hey, y'all play for the contract. Shit, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Best man at the end of the season, we pay. Other man, we don't pay. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but it's almost like you paid Trayvon. You paid Trayvon to go sit for 2 years. I mean, he hasn't played in 2 years.
Yeah.
And then you hold Micah, who's been there every game, and you just like, But I think like if the haul is right, you can replace what you get in Micah. Maybe not in one player, but a multitude of things working out in the right way.
Sure.
Maybe. It's all.
How often though do you get sure, the picks at some point you could
Dallas do it a lot though, bro. Dallas be hitting, they draft so well.
They do. I guess my mind's going to even if I got 3 first-round picks from Micah, the odds of me drafting him again and getting that output are low. Regardless. It's a known commodity that they may not get an edge as good as Micah Parsons for the next 20 years. You know what I mean?
They might not get an edge as good as him, but they can fill out the rest of the defense with
right.
Pretty good players.
But that's where we look at the value of that position too. He's a pass rusher. There's that too. I'm not saying Micah's God or you can't justify not moving him. I'm just saying at this point, it's not
okay, but with that team, right? You said if he's traded, do they play better? And I said the Hall, right? And then Jigga said it, so Jigga made me. If they can address some of those pieces that we believe are dire, like them not being able to stop the run, them not being able to run the ball, you can somehow bring in guys that fix those problems due to Micah leaving. Then maybe you saddle the ship, but you also got to think Micah makes it a lot easier for a lot of those guys on that defensive line. A lot of the adjustments, a lot of the slides.
You might make up run defense, but your sack number is going to plummet unless and the odds of you getting back an edge and a run stopper and you know what I mean while trading an edge, it have to be theoretically you'd have to find the perfect trade for it to really be worth it for a guy of Micah's talent at his age. Trading a Myles Garrett at 32 with 2 $35 million years left might be a little bit better. Micah, he's gonna, barring health, he's gonna be good for at least 4.
True.
And as the snap count, if his snap count lowers later in his career, who says he can't be a good pass rusher until he's 34? And now it doesn't work like that for everyone. Not everyone has a 12-year prime or 12-year great, but
that's a lot of people don't have a 12-year run for sure.
No, but to say in 2028 Micah Parsons isn't going to be, worth this next contract is,
But the only thing I be when we have conversations about contract, it's okay, obviously we don't know, but where are they at? Are they offering him the money he wants, but not the years he wants? Are they offering him the years he wants and not the money he wants? Trey Hendrickson, no, Terry, right?
Yeah,
the number came out. They offering him somewhere in the 20s. He want 30 something. We're not close. Yeah. I want to say they said it's a $10 million gap with what they offering and what he's asking for.
Yeah.
When you get to that situation, then that's when I think you trade players.
Yeah.
When it's 10, 15 million worth of money that's in between where I'm at and where you're at, it's time for me to move on because you're just gonna keep being a problem. You're obviously not gonna sign a deal You're not gonna take the deal. So guess what I got to deal with all season? Micah saying, "Hey man, you know I was worth this and you didn't pay me." And then Micah has a tendency of over speaking. So then you're gonna get they bullshitted me on the offer. So why would I sign that bullshit? So it's like it's like a situation where like when they negotiate, I always want to be the fly on the wall because I want to know where the negotiation is at.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about dollars here? Are we talking about guaranteed money here? Are we talking about APY? Are we talking about the structure of the payment? Like people make it seem so simple when they're like, oh, it's a money issue, it's a language issue.
Yeah.
Have any of I ain't asking y'all, but have anybody really read a contract? Those shits are detailed and very precise because they are investing millions of dollars, and obviously they're gonna write in ways to get out of it. They're gonna write in ways for you to get more money, but it's also gonna be things in there where you're gonna not like the language, you're not gonna like the breakdown. Because guess what? We should have Buddy from Green Bay on our team right now. Xavier McKinney, he should have been an Eagle. CJ Gardner-Johnson shouldn't have played last year. He did, but guess what Green Bay does? We offered the same exact deal. Green Bay say, well, shit, the money that we had at the end, move it to year one. They gave the man $20 million in the year one.
Yep.
Guaranteed money. Like, that's the things I'm saying. Like, when they're having contract negotiation, yes, Mike is at the table with Jerry, but is Jerry offering him top money, but maybe back end loading the deal? Is he offering him 3 years instead of 4, 3 years instead of 5? Like, is he offering him 40 instead of, you know what I mean? Like, those things like play a big part, and then like it's just intricate, bro. It's like really, really intricate, bro. And it's not as simple as people make it seem.
No.
And it's not at all. Like, why do you think when you see these dudes going in there, they going with 4 or 5 dudes in their room, and then the owner got 4 or 5 dudes? Because it ain't small business. We're having a big conversation here. It's $50 million.
Right. Well, I will. Here's where it should be simplified, though, and this is where I could see Micah getting very frustrated quickly. Is like, even if it's about a couple little things in the contract, your wide receiver 1 got everything he wanted. Your quarterback got everything he wanted. Your cornerback pretty much got everything he wanted.
Yep.
I'm an edge and the best player on this team, maybe CD at this point, but you know.
If you want to say second best, even best defensive player, 100%.
Right. So where's the disconnect between me? Because it's not like I'm a troublemaker. It's not like I'm like suspended.
You're not a troublemaker per se. You're not a troublemaker per se, but you do say a lot of outlandish shit in the media. You do bring a lot of turmoil to the team, where Jerry Jones has to answer a lot of your bullshit questions all the time.
Jerry Jones has to answer his own bullshit questions.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones is a cancer.
Yeah. Right, like what I'm like,
but he hasn't got any like legal issues.
Right, my thing is
just verbal.
Right, like, verbal.
You can say
that,
that,
and it's not. Yeah, he's not even saying anything bad. It's just stupid. Like,
he's so professional. If you didn't listen, you wouldn't even think he said anything derogatory at all.
Right, and that's
like yesterday, listening to that after the after training camp. Like, if you really wasn't paying attention, he was just like, man, I'm playing for my teammates. He said all the shit you want to hear a player say that's in this situation.
Yeah.
But he also said, I don't play for Jerry Jones, so fuck him.
Yeah. I just and that will push Alder not to sign you. It's just a lot of it's about circumstance. It's just like like the fact that you paid guys that are lesser on the totem pole everything they wanted, essentially.
The only person I respect you paid before me was CD.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
And I can't say anything about Trayvon because he was able to be paid. He was able to be paid, but he's also missed 2 seasons. And you still giving me heck about missing what? What did Michael miss last year? 4 games?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that's right. Like, now Dak getting tagged twice. Yeah, he didn't 100% get everything he wanted. But here's where it benefited Dak. He got 2 years of tag money, which is fully guaranteed, and then got the giant deal. So we got more money out of it, whereas he probably would have gotten less had he signed that deal the 2 years earlier. He would have probably gotten less the next contract because this is everything we've seen from him.
And this is his second contract, right?
Yeah.
Third contract, my bad. Not including rookie deal. I mean, including rookie deal. Rookie deal. He got tagged twice, got a deal, and this is the third deal, right?
Yeah, he got extended. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but like when like that's the whole thing about it. Like they may have tagged him and that probably pissed him off, but at the end of the day, it's probably going to end up being more money because his big contract is 2 years later in his career.
Because think about it. You take it back 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What was the market? 50?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
The market was starting at 50 because Jalen got paid that offseason.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was 50.
Yeah.
You'd have paid him that year. You'd have paid him like probably
Mhm.
a little bit, 50, a little bit more, but then you ended up waiting.
Yeah.
And that's sad, bro. It's
Right.
sad how they moving, bro. And I don't really have empathy for the Cowboys.
No.
But it's just like I have empathy for business. Bad business is shitty, bro.
Right.
In a league
Right.
where we trying to get
Mhm.
shit to look right, people to be for the players. Steady fucking the players ain't working, bro. This ain't the NBA where the players got as much control. So
Right.
fuck up.
TJ's at what? Is it 35 now? Who's the highest? 35?
I want to
Philly's
say. I
at-
want to say no. It's Miles. He got 40.
Yeah,
He is 40. Okay. So even if it's not 40, because I don't even see Jerry agreeing to 37 and a half.
He wants more than Miles.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So let's go down the rabbit hole here, right? If you pay him 40 and a half now, right? You're then paying him, call it 50 when he's age 30.
But they said the deal was close to 45, more than it was a 40.
Okay, sure. But I mean, like,
That's
if it ends up,
listen,
if the
that's crazy, bro.
right,
That's crazy,
right.
bro.
What I'm saying though is, if he still gets top, like this is what I'm not even saying like the 45, right? But if say he agreed to 40.5, right?
Mhm.
Year 4, it's probably 50 to 55 million a year, right? As it increases. My thought is, okay, maybe you pay him 50 million a year at age 30 when he's maybe the 5th, 6th, 7th highest paid edge, instead of paying him 45, 46, 47 2 years from now, and when he's 32, you're paying him 57, 58. Like
TJ is at the top with 41, followed by Miles at 40.
right. So
Yeah.
so you put him right, but like either way, like if you do the tag thing, you're giving him all that guaranteed money again, and then inevitably he's going to be 28, probably in his prime. You're going to have to pay him top of the rack, 46 a year, and he's going to get paid 60 at the age of 32 rather than 50 at the age of 30.
No, I think if you wait 2 years, you might as well go there. You might as well gonna say he's gonna get paid 50.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you got. I don't know if we're gonna reset the market, but you got
Right.
like Nolan Smith in the come up. You got like a couple of these guys, like they have breakout
Right.
seasons. Shit, that number can move quick. It's like
Even-
now that's the
Yeah.
one position where DN like age might not be the benefiting factor. Like
right.
like you said, 30 year olds are getting paid top of the market at this point.
Mhm.
Right.
Could
But
be
like,
nasty, bro. Hutch ain't got paid yet, did he?
no.
Oh my god.
Hutch is coming.
Bro, please,
and then Trey's got to get paid too.
Play Hutch tomorrow, 42. Please.
Yeah.
Run the bag up on Jerry. Run it up.
Yeah. Trey's probably not going to get the 40, 41, but if Trey gets 37 and a half, you can't even convince Micah to sandwich in between. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I got.
it's not even so much about resetting. It's not even so much about resetting the market. It's also the guys that are on a lesser tier than Micah getting close to that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Bad business.
right. And like the part of it too is 2 years from now, the Dak money, CD's money, all these contracts are going to keep getting bigger. So is the salary cap. But like you may not be able to give him the max 2 years from now.
2029 is the only positive window, right?
Maybe.
I think that's when all the TV money will be in. Cause I know I was watching a video and they said like if you look at the Eagles, the Eagles, the Chiefs, and somebody else, all they like bigger contracts all in 2029. Basically, when all the TV money will be in your salary and you'll be able to move around how you want. I'm a little listen. I know we're not gonna procrastinate, but I'm scared of what fucking Jalen Carter's gonna do to
Jalen Carter's going to make probably 45 million.
Bro, I'm scared what he's
going-
gonna do to the market, gay. He gonna fuck
He's
people
going
up.
to
Well, as a D tackle, do you think he will get like top non-quarterback?
yeah,
I think
probably.
I think he's gonna be. The only reason
I think
he won't. The only reason he won't reset the market. The only reason he won't is because we're gonna be 2 years early on the extension. The only reason he's probably gonna be under market.
You're gonna get him locked up before his best years.
Yeah,
we're gonna lock him, bro. If I'm right, this next offseason, he will be paid.
Yeah,
going into year 4.
Yeah, I think so. I think you give him another like all pro caliber season, you have to lock him up next year.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then
the only thing that scares me is if him and his Nolan or the three-headed monster from Georgia that's on the line, they have breakout seasons.
Yep.
My God, bro, I'm gonna scream, bro. I think they're working on something with Jordan though, because Jordan, how he was talking today,
they
gave him a bunch of
the 5th-year option,
but they gave him a bunch of like things they wanted to see him do coming into this season. I think if he hit those, he might get an in-season contract because one of the biggest things with him being under 340.
Yeah,
he came in 330 on the head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to find a way to keep Jordan Davis. I think he's going to have a breakout year this year. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to pay him in the season, bro, before he go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I do not need Jordan Davis to accumulate 8 sacks and be top 3 in stopping the run this season and then asking for a contract. I don't need that. I need him paid, please.
Yeah. Then you can get the 8 sacks and all.
I don't need him getting Milton Williams money, man. I don't need that. Please.
No. I feel like it's tough because he's your second best defensive tackle. Jalen Carter, no doubt, is going to get a bag, but I feel like you have to pay Jordan Davis regardless.
Yeah.
You say second best, right? But I think he does a side of the ball better, a position of the D tackle in one way better than Jalen Carter. Like stopping the run is all Jordan, bro. Like playing one tech, zero tech, all Jordan. Like I think we could put Jalen Carter at 1 or 0. I think his effectiveness slows down just a tad.
No.
Yep.
Jordan,
but like, I don't want to see that man leave. Bro, if he leave, bro, and I just bought this jersey, I'm gonna be upset.
By the only jerseys I've bought, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, safe. Absolutely safe picks. They're not going nowhere.
You got to take a chance sometimes.
Yeah,
I got those too. I got AJ Brown. I mean, my son's got Saquon. I got Jalen Carter jersey too. I mean, I'm play it safe, but
yeah,
I had to get the Jordan Davis, man. It was just I've been cheering for the man for so long. Like I didn't even know he gained a bunch of weight last year and then had to lose it again. Like he got to stay healthy, bro. That's it. Stay underweight. Stay energized, man. Keep the metabolism rolling, bro. Because shit, I don't need to see you fucking, bro. Can't nobody tell me this. And Kyle, I've told Ant this. I swear to God, Jordan Davis played the 2023-2024 season at close to 400 plus pounds. Because if you remember, last year he came in and said, "Oh, I lost about 40, 50 pounds." He said he was 350.
Yep.
And you said you came back in this year and said you lost close to 30 pounds and you're 330. So and then Fangio early in the day said he started to lose weight towards the middle of the season. That tells me you were coming off a season where you were 400 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did y'all see? Oh no! Did y'all see what the Bucks just said about Buddy they drafted from Florida?
No,
they're not letting him participate in anything until he reached a weight requirement.
Oh, I think yeah.
He came in at like 470, bro.
Yeah, the guy they drafted is like a monster.
Yeah, he came in at he weighed in at the draft at 464. He came into camp somewhere they said close to 475.
Oh my God. I don't blame him. I mean,
who is that? Is that one of their
Their
D
draft
tackle.
pick.
D tackle from Florida.
I don't know. I forget what his name is, but
Yeah, I forget his name.
I'm looking. So
he's
I'm not
tall and
I'm not
fat.
familiar with Bro's game. I'm not familiar with Bro's game. Let me see.
Yeah, he huge, bro. When you find him, you're gonna know. You're like, my God. Well, I'm gonna tell you his name in 2 seconds. I gotta find it. I just seen it. Desmond
not a lot.
Watson. Desmond Watson.
Oh,
Bruh.
okay. Yeah, I didn't even look.
This
that
is a
far
picture
down.
of him far away.
449, bro.
That's him.
449 is what he's listed at.
No, but listen, the report I was reading today, and I was talking to one of my Bucks friends. They said he came in, bro, close to 475, but they said he gained like 25 pounds from the draft until day one. But I told him, I said a lot of those dudes be cutting weight for the draft combine. It's not they walk around weight, and then when you catch them at walk around weight, you like, damn, we shit. All right, we got to work you out and lose. But what would the weight be? If let's say we'll go with the 450. What do you want him down to play?
I don't know. Yeah, that's tough, but I mean, it's encouraging that Jordan Davis is actually taking his health serious and taking his weight serious.
He did a lot of good stuff, man. Like hiring a nutritionist, hiring a like that's crazy, bro. Jigga said he think they want him at 390. How long is that gonna take?
That might take him his whole rookie deal.
Listen, so look, I didn't even see this earlier. So just when we started the pod, they placed him on the football non-injury list due to weight.
That is crazy.
Oh, this is what they said.
He's tall too.
Watson, who weighed in at 450 for the combine, weighed in at 474 coming in yesterday.
Insane.
Bro, that's too big.
100 pounds?
But he almost on 600-pound life, gang, as a football player.
My 600-pound NFL player.
He's 6'6". 6'6", Jigga.
Yeah, that's an absolute unit.
6'6", 470. Bro,
yeah, he's
you're really only good for one thing. You're a run stop, period. Yeah. You don't do it.
He's like Gilbert Brown squared.
Oh my God.
And he was a big guy.
Bruh. He fits welfare on food. Bruh, that man is listen. I can't even imagine like lining up against somebody that big. He put his hand in the dirt. I'm like, I'm gone, coach. I'm good. Bro, he 3 of me, fam. I'm out of here.
He's like half the offensive line. What? Well, at least when we run the shove, we know who's gonna be lining up in the trenches.
Oh yeah, they definitely drafted him to be the stopper.
Big Bro's got to learn how to take a snap at the goal line. That's what he needs to do.
Who tackling him?
That's 110% hit rate, dude. He might score two. God. He might score 2 touchdowns on one try.
Bro, that's huge, bro. 6'6", 470. And if Jigga right, they're going him to lose 80 pounds before he get a snap. I don't even know, but what do y'all think though? I mean, he said 390, but what you think realistically? Because obviously you don't want him to sit out the whole season losing weight. It had to be a realistic number. 425?
I'd probably 435. I mean, that's still a lot, but
I think he's gonna be on a weight plan forever though. He's gonna be like Jordan Davis. Every year he's gonna come in and have that first day presser and be like, I lost 50 pounds. If he loves himself. If he loves himself. Yeah. Because Jordan Davis, bro, I don't know how dude 330, like, my God. He looks like he's in great shape.
Yeah. Jordan Davis looks amazing.
If Kyle is looking at any pictures of Desmond Watson, he does not look like Bro, hold on. Listen. I watched the man play at Florida and never seen a jersey fit this man. Bro, he worse than Vince Wilfork.
Yeah.
And Vince was a big boy, bro.
He was.
Now they put him on basically what, IR? That's basically IR, right?
Yep.
Yeah, non-football injury.
Bro, that man is huge.
That's a crazy title for weight.
Yeah, they said the Buccaneers have placed rookie defensive tackle Desmond Watson on the non-football injury list due to weight. Watson, who weighed in at the combine at 449 pounds, showed up to training camp somewhere close to 475. I should have read this a little bit more. Top Bowl says they want him to lose about 25 pounds.
Yeah, because that's going to make a difference.
So he's going to play at like 450.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
But guess what? He's only going to play first down.
He's going to get one drive a quarter.
Unreal.
Then he's
They're going to be like, first running team. He's going to run out there. One snap. He going to have the run back be like, man, I'm tired of shit.
He's going to have to roll him back to the sideline.
Hey, look, one play, he need an oxygen mask. I'm like, bro, you ain't even stop the run. He gonna be like, bro, shit, you didn't see me run out that ball. I had to run to the field and run back, bro. What you talking about? But hey, look, I know y'all probably don't watch a lot of college, but that's how he was at Florida. Like, you barely seen the man play snaps. Like, he might end the game with like 12 snaps.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm like, bruh, he just too big. He not doing shit. Like, his only attribute is moving people. And yeah, when you in college, cool. Yeah, you can move people. What happens when you come out there and it's Lane Johnson and shit? Like, who you moving there? Yeah. When it's Trent Williams, when it's like those premier offensive linemen who, yeah, you a big boy, but you ain't beating me. I'm finna put you in the dirt. What happens when a 450-pounder is staring at his feet and it's on his back?
What happens if Tua gets hit by that 450-pounder?
My God, if Buddy get his hands on Tua, might be through. Bruh, listen, you remember how Jordan Davis got Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
Bruh, imagine Tua getting did like that by Desmond. Oh, my God. Bro, I'm turning my TV off, okay? I ain't even watching this one. I'm turning the TV off. I don't even want to see that.
Tua might be the
see
new
the aftermath when Buddy
CEO.
get up.
Tua might be the new CEO of CTESPN at that point.
Oh God, him and Antonio Brown gonna be having fun together. Shit. Nah, he couldn't hit me. I ain't even lying to you. I'm sliding every time he get close.
You have to.
What? That dude big as shit, man. And he's, bruh, hold on, Jigga. I didn't even see that. You said Vince Wilfork was 325? Shit. Well, how tall he was, though? How tall was Vince? Anybody remember? He had to be short then, because that boy was large and round, bro. I remember one time Vince Wilfork was like, that boy looked like he wanted to tell the coach, I'm not running no more snaps. That boy was just... I'm like, damn, Vince. Did Vince play for you? No, he played for the Patriots.
Yeah, he's for the Patriots. I'm trying to see. 6'1".
Yeah, that's the difference right there. 5 inches, 100 pounds, look about the same. I wouldn't even listen. I wouldn't even be if Desmond was anything under 6'1", bro. Do you imagine how big that dude would be?
Yeah.
Hey man, Jets might need a D tackle, man. Back up Quentin.
No, I'm good. Dude, I'm very excited for my D line this year. I am very excited for my D line.
Didn't y'all get a one tech?
We got Will McDonald and Jermaine Johnson on edge, Quinn Williams up the middle, and Derek Nottie up the middle as well. And then we have a couple guys that I really like. Leonard Taylor up the middle as well. Jay Tufele is good. Byron Cowart as well, and then Eric Watts is an edge. Like I'm happy with that. I'm excited.
Somebody was telling me y'all had got like a 1-tech or something. I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is
So I guess the story you got from Christian Wilkins was part of the story. So I guess the team doctor told him he needed another surgery on his foot. He basically said no. And then basically I guess wasn't able to pass the physical.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that right there allows him to cut everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you refused the rehabilitation.
So how badly do you think that affects him looking for a new team?
It depends on what's the healing process and because now most teams coming in they're gonna want the surgery now. That's on the list now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what's the recovery time on that?
The Browns might give him $35 million a year, get fully guaranteed.
Can they spare that?
They'll figure it out. They always do. they'd be giving somebody outlandish money for no reason every year.
As long as they don't give him number 4 jersey, then that'll be good.
Here go this loser. My God, Nick wrong. Oh,
that's your boy,
did you
Kyle.
see that? Did you?
Oh,
no, did y'all see? Did you see what Nick Wright got? He got an Eagles Super Bowl tattoo, bro.
He got an Eagles Super Bowl tattoo.
And it says "Never a doubt."
I gotta see.
Go look it up, bro.
I gotta see this.
Let's see.
He's on the show.
Kyle,
Talk
I
about
need
it
you
and
to get
everything.
one.
No, I don't need to get one.
I need you to get one. Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
I will pay for it.
I'm sure you would.
He got it right here too, bro, like on his forearm.
What is it? Is it just the words "never a doubt"?
Yeah, it just says "never a doubt." But
he got that 2 years ago when he predicted the Chiefs were going to go 17-0 and win the Super Bowl.
Oh, he says, well, did he add to it or something?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
He was talking about it on the show like recently.
Oh no. I don't think so because that tattoo is relatively old. It's like 2 years old now. I think it was I forget what it was. He said they were going to go 17-0. It wasn't this past season. Maybe the year before that when they
like
won the bowl.
2023, I think. I
it was
remember
like
that.
they're going to go 17-0 and win the bowl. It wasn't too far off, but
hey, I'm not going to say.
Or maybe he was talking about the tattoo and he was referring to the Eagles, saying he never had a doubt we would win.
Yeah.
Because he like pulled his shirt up and he was talking about it. He was like, I got the tattoo, never a doubt. And I'm like, buddy, you wore an Eagle jersey like week 17, my boy. There was a doubt for 16 weeks. Stop playing.
No.
Yeah.
Do you guys think one more thing, and then we should probably wrap it up here because I gotta go sleep. But
we're heading up on 3 hours.
We're heading up on 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more likely that both the Chiefs and the Eagles make it back, or do you think it's more likely that neither make it back? With how they both are.
Honestly,
I think it's like almost most likely they might run it back.
Yeah, I'm with
it.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, the only way the two teams that everybody has in the AFC Championship make it, in my opinion, they have to avoid Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Bulls or Ravens, I don't think either one of them mentally can beat the Chiefs. No, I don't even think it's physical. I think it's
gotta be like a new player. That's like if the Chargers and the Chiefs meet up in the playoffs, or like Houston, like those are really the only two.
You need a team that don't fear Chiefs, bro.
Cincinnati is not making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
No, they're not.
I can see Houston.
Did you see what he said today? I was about to die laughing. This man said, so he's, they're trying to sign Noah Fant to the Bengals. He was like, just imagine if Noah Fant can have 1,000-yard receiving too. I was like, what?
Yeah.
1,000 yards receiving? What are you trying to do here? Like, bruh. All right, so you're gonna be all offense, no defense, none.
Well, they gonna regardless if they bring in no fan.
And
Shamar Stewart and Trey Hendrickson not signed.
One of the Bengal fans was in the comments was like, "Yeah, we're gonna be scoring 50 points," and then dude responded, "Yeah, but everybody's gonna be scoring 53."
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Nah, but I think it's more likely we both make it though. Real talk. I think like
Yeah.
this is the
I
first
agree.
time like looking at the Eagles coming off a good season. Like I know like whatever like people want to say like usually when we have a first place schedule, we don't finish well. We usually a wild card team the following season. But when I look at like all the things that's played out, it's like this is the most complete we've able to keep the team together. Moving into the new year. You got like 99% of the offense returning. You got like 75% of the defense returning. Like when you're in that situation, then you got the the only reason I can see us not making it is if Kevin Patullo's a complete dumbass.
Yeah, if he's like Brian Johnson.
Now he had to be worse because I think we understand enough now that we can move past it. Like him being Brian Johnson bad, I don't think the 1-6 happens, but I'm thinking like if he's worse, where like Jalen Hurts is out there just like freestyling. Chiefs gonna make the play.
We just getting unrealistic now.
Woo! Listen,
How you feel,
if them
Kyle?
boys don't make the playoffs, bro.
How you feel about that, Kyle?
It don't affect me, but like we're just making wild statements out here. Like what? Yeah, and the Dodgers aren't making the playoffs either.
This is what happens when we're driving the boat. We can say whatever we want.
Right. I mean, the other media people say crazy stuff. Why can't we?
You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong.
They say all type of wild shit.
Justin Herbert would go 17-0 with the Eagles squad. Well, how about this? The Chiefs aren't going to make the playoffs.
That's Justin Herbert to win a playoff.
I got
man.
one for you. Justin Fields is winning the MVP.
Who?
That's not new. It's not new. I actually heard that 2 years ago. Hey, B-Mon, if you watching, you can comment. My boy B-Mon, the year that 2023, he said Justin Fields was going to go for 4,000 with about 700 rushing, and he was going to be the unanimous MVP.
I need 3,500 all-purpose. That's what I need.
Didn't work out.
And you want less all-purpose than me? All right.
Hey,
3,500.
I said 37.
That's 250 more than his max. Like I think if he can become an average like percentage passer, like 65 to 66 range, that's going to add on to 300 yards right there passing alone because he's a career 60% thrower.
mm-hmm.
And then like he's not going to run for. I don't think he's going to run for 1,100 with the amount of backs that we have. It's going to be. Like he's gonna need to throw for a majority of that. Like
I said 7.
I think he's got to throw for 3. Like
okay, but I'm saying like if he run for 7, because I got him at 700 rush. I need 700 rush.
Right.
With your offense, like
yeah,
damn, I'm having deja vu right now. We really had this conversation already before, bro. But we're gonna do it again. 700 with. I mean, if Garrett Wilson, y'all drafted Buddy, I ain't gonna even say his name because I'm still mad y'all drafted him 2 years ago. He stole my wide receiver 3. We ain't gonna kill you for that one. And then them two, I like your tight end. I mean, yeah. I mean, 3,000. How far? I mean, 3,000. Obviously, you're gonna get 3,000 even, but anywhere from 29 to 31. I think that's what I need.
175 a game. That's 175 a game. If you can't do 175,
you know he can't. You know he can't. Go look. He played 15 games. He did not do it.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, why are we like? I don't understand how some people are talking about. Like, the fandom is like, oh, we're okay now. What do you mean? We need to see him jump for us to be okay. Like.
He could. The potential's there. He just has to do it. He hasn't done it.
Yeah, he could. It's going to have to be limiting turnovers and increasing your percentage. If he does those two things, he'll reach 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll reach 3,000.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
as
hey,
long as
going
Brees
back
runs for
to
13, I'm happy.
your question about do I think the Eagles and Chiefs making it back or neither is more likely? I think I'm in agreement. I think the Eagles and Chiefs is more likely. I think the most likely outcome, because I mean, we'll see with the whole Rashee Rice thing with the Chiefs. I think out of the two of us, I think we're more likely to go back just because of how what Smitty said about how we're still kind of the most complete team, although we do have question marks. But in the NFC, we're the clear top. The Rams probably the second.
They're my number 2 in the NFC.
They're probably my number 2. Washington, we can beat Washington. The Lions, I think we have the advantage there. Other than those 3 teams, I don't really see maybe the Packers, but I don't really see any of them really contesting us.
Yeah, I think the Rashee Rice thing taking so long worked in their benefit because I keep seeing 4 to 6 weeks, which is not what they were talking about when it first happened. They were talking about 12. Now it's only like 4 to 6. So that's really not going to. He's supposed to get because he got what? He got his sentencing last week. He'll probably get his suspension before preseason, if I had to guess. It ain't going to take him that long.
Wow.
To really
That's the first time I've ever heard Nick Wright say something intelligent.
What do you say?
He basically said, he don't believe Jalen Hurts will have the success with the Panthers that Cam had. He also doesn't believe Cam would have the success with the Eagles that Jalen is having, because just because you're able to do more with less doesn't mean you're going to do more when you have more. Like, a lot of guys are sometimes singular players. They really don't need a superstar on their team.
Yep.
They need them when they need them. You know what I mean? But he's like, if you think about Cam coming through all his years, he's never had to share offense with a superstar. He's never had to share any part of that with a superstar. Yeah, maybe he had a superstar on defense, but offensively, go back and name his receivers and running backs. He never had a guy where he had to share the spotlight with. And the one time he was in a position to share the spotlight, he packed his bags and went to Auburn.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I don't get people trying to penalize us for putting a good team together. Isn't that the whole point of building a roster? Yep. We're supposed to build a super team. Mm-hmm. Don't get mad at me because we completed the task.
Right. Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do.
No, see, look, the respectable way. No, CMC was only there at the end. He wasn't there when they went when they went 15-1. But the only thing that is bad is because they want you to build a super team. They want you to be like the Rams, where the next season everybody's like, "Oh, they're gonna miss the playoffs. They lost all those players. They lost 8 players on defense. They lost 5 players on offense. Oh, they're gonna be trash." Yeah. That's Everyone the only way they feel okay.
They want to see the super team once. They want to see it once.
When they look at the Eagles, they're like, "Oh, they retained 85% of their starting roster on offense and defense combined." Oh shit!
Yep. It was very fun to watch. It was very fun to watch the Nuggets win. And then we were like, "All right, let's let someone else win the MVP." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But hey, look, they don't. He right, bro. They only want to see the super team once, and they look at our team and be like, first off, we the youngest defense in the league right now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we the second youngest overall team in the league right now.
Yeah.
And we have majority, and we,
Yeah, we're one of the youngest teams in the league.
I think second. I think the Green Bay is first, we second. But I think defensively we're first. And then think about how many people we got paid, bro. Majority of the people that up for contract that would kill our salary in the next few years are already paid. Yep. So you think about if Howie hit on the next 2 drafts, what does this team look like then?
We honestly might be the Chicago Bulls of the NFL.
You guys let us get Jahad Campbell, bro.
With the way you guys are building it, you have a real opportunity to be seen as one of in the conversations of a 70s Steelers, a 90s Cowboys. Like, you guys have an opportunity to do that.
It's
Hey,
music
Kyle,
to
I'm
my
gonna send you a
ears.
video too. Before we get out of here, Kyle, I want to remind me. I'm gonna send you this video. Dude broke down like the statistical breakdown, but he graded it on a scale because of the difference in like years. And he was like the Eagles was damn near like right there. He put like all the numbers in, and then he like weighted on the scale. I can't remember exactly how he did it, but obviously they were running more back then, so it's a little bit easier to stop teams. So like he kind of cut it down, and Brad, like when he did the numbers, I'm like, wow, we really was kind of a good defense last year. Even though yes, we was the first defense on and all that shit, but when you really look at it like historically, way better than 2022. And people want to keep talking about them fucking 70 sacks. We sucked as a defense, bro. Like y'all gotta stop that shit. When we didn't get sacks, nigga, we gave up big plays. Like Super Bowl showed it all.
Fundamentally sound, and it showed in the Super Bowl with the complete belt to ass.
But it's funny, right, that our sack numbers all year were kind of like this, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Hey man, it's the playoffs. It's time to get at these motherfuckers." Pew! I'm like, oh man, they're sacking everybody. And then the Super Bowl, that was just personal. That was personal.
I said it that night. That defensive line had an out of body experience,
bro. Them 0 sack shirts really stuck with them boys, bro.
Yeah,
I'm really
even
sad
the ones that wasn't here. Like Jalen Carter, I felt like he took it personal. I felt like he wasn't even here for that Super Bowl, but his homeboys being like, bro, you know them dudes wore 0 sack shirts to their parade. Knowing the ground was slippery, knowing everything that played into that, they did that. All right, if we see them again, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I ain't listen. Nobody could have had me bet halftime at any point in that game we would have been up 34-0. Never.
I would have never thought.
Yeah,
but I know Kyle got to get out of here. So hey, we you know what I mean. We got to stay on task because Kyle got 5 hours of sleep. If he get off right now, and I know he's not going to sleep, he gonna have to do some things to get to sleep. So he only gonna get about 3 hours of sleep tonight, y'all. Come on, now.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a better time, Kyle, or a day where you off the next day. We don't kill you.
Yeah, I'm usually good. So moving forward, I should be good no matter what. One of Wednesday or Thursday, no matter what. Because usually how my schedule's like structured now is like Sundays through kind of Thursday are my early days, and then my late days are like Fridays, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. But sometimes it creeps up earlier in the week. So like Wednesday's usually good, and then Thursday's usually good. Some weeks it depends.
Next show we got to bring the trivia back, man.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, dude.
Put one in there. Yeah, go ahead and put one in. Yeah, I put it out there because I know he gonna, you know what I mean, have me a good one. You know what I mean, have me thinking a little bit.
Don't lock in. It's been a minute since we did the Sporkle quiz, the Immaculate Grid.
I'll come up with some
people
shit
out there ripping our Immaculate Grid wave from 2023.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. Generational run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I got that many people in here right now. Hey, appreciate y'all for tapping in, gang. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Hey, man, look, I talked to the boys, man. Look, y'all might be tuned in here weekly, man, or whatever, however we do it, man. But I ain't even checked my YouTube, but I just checked my Twitter just to see it. I'm just like, there's 185 people on my head.
Hey, appreciate all of you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Now, if I can get the other 1,100, I can get the rest of you to tune in. Shit, we can make some money.
All right, let's get this going.
Yeah, but this has been the Day One podcast. Appreciate you guys again for tapping in. Football is almost back. Training camp, preseason right around the corner. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Not only our channel, but Smitty's channel, 4133 The Pod. As Kyle says, how do you say it, Kyle? How do you say it?
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Whether you're on a boat, bus, or plane, you can get Day One podcast content anywhere in the world. Sprint Mobile's cheap as fuck. Don't be a bitch. Go out there, get yourself a new phone, watch the Day One Pod and 4133 to Pod wherever you're at. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.